Going
So
live.
they won't roll an IAE.
So, we're live. Bit late, but hey, that's norm for us. So, we're back to the usual.
When have we ever started not 10 minutes after?
True. So really, we're on time.
Welcome to Snogby Dungeons Incorporated. Sam, you said you'd be the shill, right? Are you the shill?
Yeah. Yes, I'm the shill. Welcome to Snogbeat Dungeons Incorporated. Snogbeat Dungeons Incorporated. It started real strong. So we would first like to thank our main artistic sponsor, which is Mary Berry. Don't know the thing for her, but she's great. She does all the painting and stuff, and you should go and give her money, because then someday she'll give us money for when you give them money. Also, D&D Beyond sponsoring this stream. They're not, but I'm practicing for when they do, and for that I would like to play them one chord. That is C sharp half diminished. They get more if they pay me. We are also asking you, we are pushing really hard for 50 subscribers, isn't it, that we need? And we're real close.
Subscribers would be lovely, but we're
don't worry about it.
Right now.
I'm going to get the terms wrong, but I'm saying it. We're looking for 50 followers. So if you are sat there in the chat and you go, oh, I like watching these guys, but I haven't followed yet. What are you doing? Follow. There you go, because it helps us a lot. But thank you very much, and I'm going to continue to harp on about this until you get 50 followers. And if we hit 50 followers this stream, I'll take my shirt off. There we go, that's a guarantee, right?
I won't.
I feel like you take your shirt off anyways during missions.
That's right, Olivia, I will take my shirt off anyway, so it really is no loss to me. That is what's called excellent trades. Right, shall we continue on with the game?
That's trade deal.
And for reference, for that artist who slowly will be showcasing art as we get it, is Rose Cavaberry is her Instagram, if you want to go check out her art.
I think that's what I said, pretty much. Exactly.
All right. So, when we left off, the party had continued to attempt to navigate the labyrinthine corridors of the dwarven hold of Kaer Duun. After besting a strange slug-like creature, they attempted to rest and were discovered by two clockwork automatons, which they then were able to best as they delved deeper into the halls. They set off a trap in what appeared to be a room of honor full of statues that came to life. The enemy was defeated by Tomelis's mighty blows, saving the party much trouble.
The hero?
As they delved farther into the corridors, they finally came across what appeared to be a way out where they could see daylight, but at the same time, a large reptilian figure emerged from the shadows between them and that egress. And that is where we find our party, in this large room with a rather large creature somewhat before them.
It's a dragon.
It's a
dragon.
Can I roll perception? Can I roll perception to see if I can identify what kind of creature it is, if I know?
Can I see if I can identify if this is a dragon or not?
Yeah, I want to know if it's a dragon, basically.
Can I identify if we're going to get bodied or not?
I mean, how familiar are you with dragons? You've lived in a
Super
monastery
familiar.
for real life.
I'm super familiar, though, because I'm in a game called Dungeons and Bloody Dragons.
Yeah, but your guys lived in a monastery called Guard the Sword, so...
Yeah, but we have
a monastery called Guard the Sword.
Yeah, but we have pictures of dragons all over the side, because, Dungeons and Dragons and Chinese mythology.
I lived in Moss and we had not dragons.
There were some dragon riders. They're just not very common.
Here's the real question: does it see us currently?
Make an insight check to see if you can tell if it has spotted you.
Do it. Insight.
I can't see it. It can't see me.
That is a 21.
It does not appear to be actually looking at you, but it does appear to be sniffing.
Sniffing.
Definitely gonna call Jane, stinky bastard.
So there may or may not be a dragon in front of me. Do we run? What do we do?
Well, if I recall, we have been in this dungeon for some hours now, but I do believe the way we came in collapsed behind us, and that's the only daylight we've seen in probably 10 hours. If we're getting out of here, it's through this room, unless we find another way.
Well, it hasn't seen us yet. Do we just set up an ambush, or arrange people all attack at once to get one free attack in? Like, what's the plan here? Someone got a plan? I don't got a plan.
Well, dragons do historically tend to be intelligent creatures. Perhaps we can just say, sorry for the intrusion. Let us leave, please.
What color is the dragon,
Sounds
Andrew?
like a super good plan. Let me handle it. I can talk
What,
dragon.
what color is the dragon?
The creature before you is green.
Can you
So
talk
I'm going
dragon?
to chip in real quick and say, I know.
Definitely not.
I don't know much about dragons, but I do know that the colored ones that aren't metallic aren't usually friendly. That one appears to be green.
That's racist, Sam.
All right, then I am going to step up about here and say, excuse me, Mr. Dragon. Here we go.
Oh my god, so I'll look at the people back.
With the
Okay.
paladin.
So you're just going to step up and call out?
Step up and call out, excuse me, Mr. Dragon. That is final answer, what I'm doing.
Okay. Its head immediately snaps to where you are. And it kind of eyes you for a moment and says, "You're not a dwarf."
That is true.
Very astute of you.
I am not wearing my face mask, by the way.
Everyone is such an asshole to the NPCs.
I just said that's true. Literally no sarcasm in my voice. I don't even know if Tomless knows what that is. I am an elf, in fact, but we seem to be lost in this here dwarven dungeon?
Ruin.
Stronghold. That's the word I'm looking for. And
Ruin.
yes, ruin. Any of these words, all of them work.
It's
But
a dwarf fortress.
the front door was
Very, very fine and fancy abode for a dragon. You'll play
Chris, if you will.
the front was collapsed, you see, and our only way out seems to be that way. Would you mind just letting us by?
Says, "No, I don't think I will. Are you going to run? I like it when they run."
Then we most certainly are not going to run.
Well, heroes don't often
I'm
run, and
thinking
I
about
am a
running.
hero. But it would be easier for
Stand
both of
firm,
us here.
stand
If
firm.
you just let us leave, you could eat anything else, and we could just be on our way. There wouldn't have to be a giant clash of sword and
What will fucking
Dragon.
kill you?
I tell you what, I'll make this easy for you, Mr. Dragon. Come get some. I'm gonna kill you.
oh my
That's
god!
initiative.
Literally, might I add,
No.
Sam last week says definitely not fighting that thing. Sam this week says dragon, come get
No.
some.
No. Sam says, I don't want to fight the dragon. Dragon threatened Jane. Jane says, let's go. And that's a 20.
I'm killing a giant reptile.
Oh my god, I got a 20! Dirty 20, but hey, a Nyango dice!
Dominus?
Let's find out what I'm rolling for this thing. That is a 12 plus something.
Am I
Plus
not
2.
on a
14.
sorry? I'm sorry.
Scooch?
Offended him.
I know.
What was that, Scooch?
15,
15? And Anastasia?
1-5.
I need to open up Sunscape.
Didn't catch that, Anastasia.
10. Oh yeah, me too.
10.
Oh, I never updated it.
You're lagging. I don't know. Let's.
I don't know either.
Well, I can hear you now.
A 10.
10, okay. All right. Jane and Anaya, you are up first.
I'll let you go first.
I am going to cast Hex because I am a competent. Wait, we haven't rested.
Yeah, we have.
You're not wrong. No, we haven't. Not since our last fight.
It's our last fight.
Yes, you're right.
I ain't got no spell slots. Y'all are gonna be just
Oh,
seeing
shit.
some Eldritch Blasts. I hate
That's
being
what a
honest.
wizard does next.
It's a little bit funny.
Alright, well then I am gonna Eldritch Blast that Bizitch.
Are you gonna walk in first?
Yeah, so I can see
No.
it, I guess.
Because these are pillars.
Yeah, no. Is this the entrance right here? Like, do I have to enter
Yep,
through
that was
this?
the door. Yep. Between the braziers.
Wait, I started here? Oh, god dang it.
And I should
Braziers?
allow our viewers at home to see what's going on.
So,
They might be interested.
We're talking about fighting dragon.
yeah, I want to be... here. Okay, now that I've walked in... Eldritch Blast! Okay, so I rolled 2d20s, because I'm competent like that. Oh my god, I rolled 2 15s on my 2 new d20s. Holy shit.
Nice.
Plus 6 to each. So 21 to hit on both Eldritch
That
Blasts.
will hit.
It's good news.
Oh my god, I'm not used to rolling real dice anymore. Come on, big money, big money. For 7 and 10. Guys, these dice.
All right.
So far, so good. She's dancing.
Anything else you want to do, Anaya? You moved, you fired off your 2 Eldritch Blasts.
I kind of don't want to be in the line of fire. Pun absolutely intended here.
The line of
Yeah, the line of whatever the fuck this bastard's gonna launch. I don't want to use my face so soon, though. I guess now would be a good time so I can see what it does. No, I'm gonna stay put. You know what? Let's just die right now. Let's get it over
Hey.
with.
Okay. End of your turn. The creature kind of rears back and lets out this massive roar that shakes the entire chamber.
Dear God.
I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
I should be good at these, right?
That is an 18.
Is that a d20? Yeah.
A 15 for me.
19.
14.
14? Yeah. That's
14.
6 plus 8. Yes.
Okay.
I can do math. Yes.
None of you are afraid.
Hey, look at that. Screw you,
I
dragon.
am no
I would have
dragon.
loved it if I was afraid of it. I just went, I'm going to kill you, bitch. Oh, actually, never mind.
So, Jane, you're up then.
Alright, so here's what we do. How far away from him am I? Alright, I say in infernal speed, I wind up here. I then attack him with my longsword twice, which I will just... I'll do them individually because I'm going to do something. So that is a 17.
That will hit.
Okay, great. When do I do stunning strike? Is it after damage or before?
Yeah, after damage.
Okay, so it's D10 for 6 damage. Yep, 6.
Okay.
And then stunning strike. So please make a save.
Constitution.
Constitution, please. Yes.
That is going to be a 16.
That is very unfortunate. He makes it. And then a 16.
Will not hit.
Okay, unfortunate.
Good
And
to know.
a melee strike with, yep, that misses as well. So I'm dead. Avenge me.
I'll be there
Uh,
to avenge you.
Next up is Scooch.
Okay. I am going to. Let's do an earthen grasp. So I'm going to pull out my wad of clay and kind of form it into the shape of a hand. And as I'm forming it, you see the hand kind of rise out of the earth. And we'll put it right here. And that hand is going to reach out and try and grab onto the dragon's arm. So he needs to make a strength saving throw.
That will be a 23.
Oh, well, okay. He doesn't get grabbed by the grasp.
Damn
We'll
it.
try again next round.
Better luck next time.
I am going to... I'll stay where I am, I think. So that's my turn.
Okay. Thomas, you are up.
I'm going to cast Zephyr's Strike on myself as a bonus action, giving me 30 feet more movement speed so I can get to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing at this without Great Weapon Master.
Good God, this
Whoa.
guy has character
Good job.
development right here.
And I managed to roll a total, so glad I didn't do Great Weapon Master, a total of 19.
That'll hit.
Great. It's 1d10 plus 1d... What for weapon strength? It's 1d8, I think? On that spell. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, that's 1d8. Where are those? It's 4 plus 7 plus 3. So 14 damage for that one.
Okay.
And then my next attack will be a Great Weapon Master.
There it
Because,
is.
gotta int it off. And that is a 19 again.
That'll hit.
And we like those. And then that is for minimum damage, so 11.
Okay. I guess that's everything with bonus action, movement, action. So, Anastasia.
Okay. Well,
I'll be right back as well.
Okay. Now that I can see it. Okay, what can I do? I am going to toll the dead on the dragon.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 2.
That definitely does not make it. He's been injured?
He has.
Ooh, 21 damage.
Jeez.
Nice.
I'm getting that big damage in now, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna need to
Next.
pretty much unload our load onto this guy as fast as possible. Use everything.
That was
I should have smoked!
Excuse
What was
me?
I doing?
Excuse you, sir. That was a cantrip.
Anything else? Anything else, Anastasia? As the bell rings out.
The death knell.
That's all. That's all.
All right. Then
Cantrip does 21 damage. No big deal.
it is
Casually.
his turn. Um,
Yeah, Toll the Dead is really quite good.
Yeah, 'cause it's 2d12 if they're injured.
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Jesus, yeah.
It's the only
It
time
has
I
the
ever get to use
potential
my
to be
d.
a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, if you roll 2 1s on the d12s, that's it.
That's sad.
Oh god, he's bringing out the cone. I have fear inside of me.
Anyway.
I don't want that. Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah.
You were getting in it for sure.
He kind of rears back, leans forward, his mouth opens, and this jet of noxious green gas fires out over Tomless and Anastasia. I need you two to make Constitution saving throws.
Am I good
Oh,
at
no.
those? Nope.
A
Those dice
15?
don't fail me now.
A 15?
A 9.
Okay. So, Tomless, you're going to take 17 poison damage.
Jesus.
Anastasia, you're going to take 9 poison damage.
Ow.
I'm in danger.
Not if that bitch doesn't recharge, you're not.
Even still.
Picturing
I
Dragonite
would
with
decide
Hyper Beam.
how often.
I imagine his claws aren't really much of a joke as well. So.
All right, so
Probably
that brings
not.
us back to the top of the initiative order. And
Anaya.
before Anaya and Jane go, he lashes out with his tail, slamming it into, oops, I'm on the wrong layer, onto this column.
Oh, snap.
I need Tomless and Jane to make dexterity saving throws.
Alright. This time really don't fail me. It's the
17.
same exact roll. It's a 10 this time.
17.
What did you get, Jane?
17.
17? Okay. So, Tomless, you're going to take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
And Jane, you're going to take 6 bludgeoning damage.
How much do you have left?
A big old 2 health left. Help
Oh my
me.
god.
You got
Help
ranged
me.
attacks, bud?
I sure don't. Help me.
So now, Anaya and Jane, it is your turn.
Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? I'm literally just going to punch him, and that's all I've got left.
I mean, I was
If you
gonna
guys can
ask.
take away his reactions to allow Tomless to get away without taking an opportunity attack, I recommend trying.
I have ways of getting away without an opportunity attack anyway.
I have Frostbite. I could Frostbite it to give it
Good old
disadvantage on its next
face.
attack.
I'm into that.
It's a weapon attack, so what would that be? Its claws, I guess?
Yep.
Yeah, it's only 2d6, but... yeah, okay, let's try that. Alright, so I'm gonna use Frostbite, so it needs a Constitution saving throw.
Okey-dokey.
Toy
That
dragon. Real good.
That is going to be a 23.
Oh god, yeah, no, nothing happens.
Okay.
Well, you can still hit it for damage, don't you?
Yeah, it takes 1d6, but...
Okay. Well,
Wait, no! It doesn't... no, it's just on a failed save it takes damage.
Frostbite's an all or nothing. It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
It'll be alright. I'll
Alright,
make it
Fine,
good.
don't worry. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
Let the record reflect.
Jane, you're up with advantage.
Okay, now, if I cast darkness on myself, so I am in the shroud, because I'm alert, I don't have to deal with disadvantage, do I? And then I get
Correct.
advantage with Thomas.
You would also get advantage. You'd still only be getting advantage because of Tomless, because it can see in the dark.
Can it see in magical darkness?
Yes.
Well, that's good.
All you're hurting is me.
I wasn't going to put it on you, I was going to put it on me. But if it can see in magical darkness, then it's completely pointless. So what we do is we swing with a 24 to hit,
That will hit.
and we swing with a 25 to hit.
How many more
Also
stunning
hit.
strikes do you have, just out of curiosity?
Absolutely 0.
Great.
We swing with a 17 to hit.
That will also hit.
Okay, well, where are my d10s? Here we go.
It's only small.
12 and 8, so that's 20, and then 27 damage.
So as you slash in and land your punch, you notice that it's bleeding and it seems to definitely be hurt as it recoils back from your blows on its rear haunches.
Nice. That's all of my bonus actions, isn't it?
Yep.
I can move, but I kind of want to move. But do you know what, Thomas? You'll thank me later. I then move there and do this.
Oh God.
I guess it's going to take an attack of opportunity. 'Cause even though I know what you're doing, it doesn't.
None of you know what Tomless is doing.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Dying right now.
For 12 damage. 12 slashing damage. As you back up, it whips around and slashes a claw, scraping across your back.
Okay, that hurt. You're welcome, Thomas, and earn this.
Scooch, you are up.
Okay, Scooch is gonna move up just a little bit to get more in range, and then you see him pull out like a small vial and pour out this really viscous liquid into his hands, and he kind of like begins rubbing it, and you hear him say, "Tadris Satura Gravitas," and you just see this like heavy magic falling on the dragon, and I want to cast slow, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Please fail.
Come on.
That is going to be a 6.
Yeah!
You've done it, my boy!
Okay, so quick rundown of slow's effects. His
Only one
speed is
attack,
half.
No reaction.
Yeah, one attack, -2 AC, -2 to dex saves. He doesn't have reactions. He can use an action or a bonus action, but not both. And then, just the one attack.
Shit. Not bad.
Love slow.
We take those.
All right. Anything else?
That is all.
So as it slashes Jane and turns back suddenly, it turns back very slowly. Tomalus, you are up.
So I have what I wanted to do, and I have what I think I should do. And it's hard to say which one I should do.
You're gonna hear Anaya yelling, "Brother, get away!"
Yeah.
Get out of dodge, boss.
Nothing
You
will
look
stop
real
me
old.
from killing this beast, not even death itself. And I will cast Channel Divinity, Vow of Enmity as my bonus action.
Okay.
And I will put Lay on Hands all 25 points on myself. And that's my turn.
Okay.
That's it. There it is.
You're going down.
Yeah.
But first, my owies.
Anastasia, you are up.
Okay. Thomas should be okay now, right?
I am sitting at 27 HP of 39. So, I mean, I could use like 12 more HP, but I'll probably make it maybe.
I, by the way, have 7.
Dear God,
You're
I did not
maxed
know
it.
that. Help.
You're
I-
max hit. Oh my
I,
god.
I stood back knowing that it would likely kill me, but it would get you away, and he rolled okay.
Then he didn't do anything. Then he did not run away, and you're just like, are you kidding me? I tried so hard and got so far.
Yeah,
But in the end,
I'm actually totally okay with him turning around and being a hero. That was awesome. I got hyped, but I was like, well, you know, gonna sacrifice one, take one for the team.
Nah, you'll make it.
hey,
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Now
you'll
you're
make
further
it.
away from it, though. Wait, as you're almost dead.
yeah, you're like,
Sam knew everything about that wasn't a great idea, but it feels like a Jane thing to do. So
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead first.
As you do.
This one does Wisdom save.
That'll only be a 10.
Nice.
It is not doing so with wisdom.
Good to know. Keep on with those wisdoms.
17 damage.
Gotta love that. Can't trip.
Again,
And then and then a bonus action, because I have those. I'm going to cast a 3rd level healing word on Jane.
Nice.
Shit, that's a bad roll. I tried so hard, but I got 2 1s and a 2 on the dice.
At 9 health?
Yeah.
I'll take it. That's perfect. I'm at 16. It's fine.
All right. As you
I
are
appreciate
My
it.
3rd level spell.
as your healing magic flows over Jane. Anything else?
Nope. I'm not getting any closer to that.
Okay. Slow Dragon Boy is going to walk around to here. And then he's going to make his one attack.
Yeah.
Slow is the best spell in the game? Fight me?
I will not.
Apparently he's feeling real slow because that's a 13.
That
Which I don't
misses.
think hits Dominus.
Woo!
Okay.
Your turn. Make another wisdom save to try and end the effect.
Yep, I was double checking if you got to do it at the beginning or end, and I saw it was the end. Oh, but he gets a 2, so he is still slow.
Let's go.
It's
Just MVP.
back to Anaya and Jane.
Jane, do you want to go first so you can...
Kinda. So, is this a wall?
Yes.
Solid.
Yeah.
Okay, so
this
you know
time
how he's
solid.
backed himself up so he
This
can't
is-
be flanked?
Well, he's backed up to the door, basically.
Okay, cool.
He can still be
So,
flanked from the other side.
can we do... Well, yeah, but can we do it where if I run up the wall and jump on his back and stab my sword at him, that I can get, like, a flanking on it?
I mean, make an acrobatics check.
That's a natural 20.
Linking of all time.
Nice.
So
then
that would
you
be...
are on his back.
Yep, 24. And then I want to dig my sword into like the base of his skull, and if he drag it down his back as I slide off him.
Sure. I'll give you advantage. You are fighting someone who is engaged from the other side.
So that's 26 to hit on the first one.
That'll hit.
That's a natural 20 on the second one.
Okay.
So let's
That's
do
2
the
natural
damage on
20s.
that
Those
one.
Jane dice are busted.
Yeah, I know that these are actual power dice. Oh, so to shield, these are Chessex smoke dice. They are about $18 on the market, and they roll natural 20s, 2 and 3 dice. Just saying. Chessex did not pay me to say that, but they should. And
Yeah,
then
sponsor
I
us,
will
feel
roll.
free.
I will roll a. If he's still alive afterwards, the third attack will be an axe kick straight
He's still
to his.
alive. It's
Yeah.
a dragon. Hint. He's still alive after.
I don't want to tell everyone what I do, and then he dies on the second hit or something. So I want to axe kick. I'm just gonna kick him as hard as I can in his ass, and that one is a 23 something.
Hits.
Can't remember who this is.
Sweet,
Okay.
sweet corn dog.
So
Alright,
first
so-
attack is that's 14 damage.
Corn dog.
Then 2 dice on this, so that's 8 plus 9. So what's 8 plus 9?
17.
17.
Okay. Are you keeping track of this? Because I've forgotten.
Mhm.
14 plus 17, and then
31.
and that's a max.
Quickly
So
review
10.
the
That's
VOD,
that's
see what
41.
the roll was.
Okay, so as you jump on its back and you stab into it, the blade goes clean through into its neck. And as you pull back, the neck splits apart. Blood gushes out. It lets out a roar, flails its head, and the head slams into the ground.
Nice.
Easy.
So
What?
what I'm gonna do after that is, as it falls down, I'm gonna walk around to the front of it with my long sword in hand and go, "I told you I'd kill you," and stick it straight through his skull.
This thing's definitely going to be a Hydra or something.
Yeah, right.
I'm so
Man, I
hyped
hope
right now.
not.
Alan's broken.
Is
For
it
once,
dead?
Jane didn't.
It does not appear to be moving.
I just stabbed it
And
through
I
the
was gonna
skull.
go up to it and poke at it with her foot.
It feels scaly.
Jane!
I would like,
You've slayed the beast like that was insane.
I've told you before.
I must
You like-
admit, I did not expect to be able to slay a beast such as that so easily.
Me neither. You like flipped off a wall and totally annihilated the thing, dude. That was awesome.
I've told you. My body is a weapon.
Christ.
Lord.
Well,
I'm gonna start looking around this chamber, like
Andrew?
snooping around looking for
Oh, sorry.
anything that the dragon may have kept around.
Okay, make an investigation check.
That was surrounded by things. That one plus 4 is 5.
You find a lot of bones. There are a lot of bones. So Sam, you're
Can
asking
I
something?
check outside?
I'll let Scoops do.
Oh, Sam can go ahead.
No, you go first.
Somebody else should probably look in here because Anaya's just kind of bumbling around with her eyes half closed. Doing her best
Apparently.
LinkedIn impression, but she doesn't have the powers, so she's just messing it up.
So, the metagamer in me does want to check this room over here, but that's going to come later in terms of Scooch's priorities. Because I do want to look outside and make sure that that is actually a way for us to get out of here.
All right. As you walk to those open double doors, which are kind of overgrown, you see that it is wilderness outside. There probably once was a road. It now seems mostly overgrown. The path kind of heads down out of the mountains, though there is also a path that heads up to the west, up further into the mountains.
Heads to the west further into the mountains. Well, I am willing to bet that this may be our best chance at finding some sort of wizard's tower, if there is such a thing in these mountains. But before we leave this place for good, it has proven itself to be quite a lucrative endeavor to explore these rooms and find what treasures may be there. Especially considering there was a dragon, I'm willing to bet he had some sort of hoard. He's a bit.
He found the
big to
hoard.
look. What I'm saying is, I don't think he could have gotten to that hoard. He's a dragon, and we passed through some pretty narrow passageways at some points. Unless he just really likes to squeeze to get to his loot, I'm willing to bet there's at least another route there, but there may be more treasure somewhere nearby. I don't think it's very much like a dragon to keep your loot far away from you.
I agree. I think this is sensible. Also, Andrew, I want to. How like big? I'll say, what's bigger? Is it like its claws bigger, or is it like big fangs bigger, like its mane? Like
I mean, claws would be bigger.
because I want to try and pull one, to keep, because I want to make a short sword out of a dragon's tooth at some point. Now that I've killed one.
Make a medicine check.
I don't know if I'm great at those. That is a 16.
Okay. It takes you some work, and you kind of scrape it up a bit and try to get it out, but you get a mostly intact. You're over a claw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a mostly intact claw.
Nice. That is
Out
going
of
to be
it.
turned into a fine long sword once I cleanse it.
Could I also attempt to grab some dragon scales? Because there are some spells that I have that have dragon scales as a spell component.
Sure thing. Make a medicine check.
Medicine.
I'm just waiting
It's
for
not
the
great.
shoe to drop.
6 is the medicine check.
You manage to salvage about 2 scales.
Got 2 scales, boys.
But most of them seem pretty beat up, and you don't think they would really pass for anything other than shards. But you managed to get 2 that are in pretty good shape.
The spell component never said it had to be a highly polished, high-quality dragon scale.
Oh wait, when it spit at us, what came out of its mouth? Sorry.
Yes.
Is there like any residue anywhere?
Nope.
Oh,
All airborne.
okay.
Well, I guess we need to look around. Right?
Yes, I agree.
Probably.
I'll go check this here bone pile over here.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Perhaps the room.
What?
I said make an investigation check for searching the bone pile.
Do that first before Scooch does what he does. I definitely shouldn't be investigating. That is a 1. Not a natural. That's an unnatural 1.
What is wrong with us?
That's 2 1s on investigation. We see nothing. The
So,
twins are kind of bumbling around.
It is definitely a large pile of bones.
The twins tired.
You estimate that there's probably at least the bodies of 40 or 50 humanoids in here, possibly more.
Well, I found lots of bodies.
Is there anything in the room?
That's what happened to the dwarves.
Like ancient dwarven in there, like rune transcripts or something that might look like it matches the book that we have, because that book that we found seems important. I want to see if it matches anything.
I mean, there's a sigil carved on the front of it, but you don't see that same sigil anywhere in the room.
Okay. The door that I killed the dragon in front of, is that super locked or?
No, the door's on the ground.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
And
the doors are on the ground and overgrown, and it's just open space leading outside.
Oh right, okay, got you. I thought there was a great big door on there. Okay.
Nope.
He just moved to stop us from leaving. I get you. No, okay. Well, I mean.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
As I have since learned that Arl can apparently detect metal, would that be useful at all here to send her sniffing around for?
Maybe. Coins are made of metal.
You are all looking for some stuff?
Yeah. I'm gonna send her on a little scouting mission.
First time using Arl.
Okay. Have Arl make a.
Arl was a 1.
Arl has to be subject to my rolls. Oh no!
Arl's gonna roll
Don't do this
1.
to her.
I'm ready for the 1.
Let me just take a look at something and see. Yeah, have her make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Do I have her?
It's going to be a straight roll because her wisdom is 10.
Okay.
I'll be
I
right
dropped my
back.
die twice off the fucking desk. Oh, nat 20! Nat 20!
Okay.
Your cat rolls better than you.
I know. I got one of
So
us done.
you let her go free, and you kind of urge her to find something, and kind of peers around for a moment, and then kind of looks up like she's noticed something, and sort of like jumps into the pile of bones and starts like burrowing through. And as she knocks a bunch of them aside with tentacles and claws, uh, you're able to see what she's going for. Where there is, da 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 da. With her assistance, you see that there is a suit of ring mail that appears to not have shown any sign of wear or the ravages of time upon it.
Wow.
It is still shiny and new.
Wow.
No, Melissa's in here to hear that. Rip.
And finds a combined total of 10 gold, 17 silver, and 15 copper.
I'm gonna like call her back and hug her and give her like head scritches. Maybe pull a treat out of my pocket.
Additionally, there is a small metal ring that is found, which appears to have basically like runes on the top of it.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
My cat found it. Oh, Colin, you didn't hear. She found what, ring mail that hadn't
Yeah,
shown
ring
any
mail.
sign of wear at all.
Ooh.
I'm imagining it's mithril because we're dealing with dwarves here.
Or it's just magic.
Well, let's get them identified. We have the technology. We need that ring identifying as well.
As long as I can get it back.
I think that's not that
Where was that found? Not like
in the bone pile. Yes.
Almost found it.
And as a reminder to you guys, I think you've all forgotten at this point. I believe you also found a wand ages ago in the hideout that you never identified either.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
remember
All
that
right,
at
well, we
all.
should
So
get all of those
correct.
identified.
Lol.
who has that?
I believe Jane does.
Oh,
Sounds
I
about
do.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I
So
took it.
Jane uses.
No, the reasoning behind that was I found it, and I remember finding it in a very dodgy area. And when I don't like any of these, I don't think this is getting used until I identify it. And then I never met staff to get it all identified because he's going to identify this great big staff I've got as well. But
we do, if I remember correctly, we do have someone here that can identify things. Correct?
we do. Yes, I mean we should get these identified. Was my, me trying to be nice and socially acceptable and saying, please, someone identify these. We should know what they are. Also, I found this one that I forgot about that I've been protecting from people, but it seems like it might be useful to know what it is. It's still mine until I've decided who gets it. Please identify this.
I
Are we doing that now?
Yeah. I mean,
I
we're
would like
safe
to
in
know
here.
now before I put this ring on.
There are other options. Is what I'm. Go ahead.
Takes 11 minutes per item because I'm not burning through spell slots for this.
Exactly.
That's fine.
All right. So, how many are you identifying? What are you identifying?
I can identify. I'll identify the ring and the wand, and there was
Armor.
Chain
other
mail.
things,
The ring mail.
and the ring mail, and I don't
So
know if there's
that's-
anything else.
30 minutes because there's 3 items. Do we want to use that 30 minutes and maybe explore this room?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
totally down to do that.
I will stay here and protect Anastasia, so she's not just alone in here with the dead body of the dragon. Seems kind of sketchy. And then you guys can go explore.
So you're going to the top right-hand door.
Yeah. Or like this door.
The door on the right hand on the top.
Yeah, it's just like it at the bottom, but it's at the top of the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure we have the same door in
Okay.
mind.
You open that door, and there's a hallway that leads forward and then cuts to the right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But wait, there's
Not
more.
this again.
I am doing it in pencil now, though. So.
I'm gonna
I've
do
given
it.
up
Smart.
the map
That's
there, Zach, so good luck.
Wait.
okay.
don't
I
have any
got you. Don't
paper.
worry.
Oh, I do have paper. I have grid paper.
It feels like it's too late. Go ahead.
Listen.
Definitely too late for that.
Yeah, you can't do
Well,
it.
this seems like it's going to lead deeper into the mountain. Do we want to pursue it, or do we want to try and go through one of these lower doors first?
The rest of me?
I
I think you're the only one coming with
you.
me, so yes.
Oh, Jane did.
Is Jane coming?
Yeah, I'll come. But I don't understand the question because I'm not seeing it with my own eyes. I'm seeing it with Jane's eyes, and that means my mind's eye, and I cannot picture what we're seeing very well.
Well, we have this door here that leads upwards and then to the right. And then we
Yeah.
also have this door here and this door here. And I imagine those would lead back towards
And
some of the
this
places
door
we've
here.
already been.
You have a third door
Okay.
over here.
But this one here is to new places that we do not know.
Yes.
All three of these lead to places that we're unsure of.
I
This
heard you.
door, we have a guess that's going to lead back to the hallway we were just in. Perhaps we should open this door and make sure that we know where it leads first.
Okay.
So I will do that.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going back to the bottom left-hand door.
Yes.
Okay, you open it. It opens into a hallway that it basically immediately cuts to the right of the door. Like this, the door is entering at the end of a hallway that goes off to the right when you're looking.
Yes.
Out that
I will follow that hallway and make sure that it goes back to the hallway that we've already been in. Essentially, does this loop around back to this door?
As a smart person, I would say yes, you do recognize the hallway you find yourself in when you follow that hallway down.
Then I would like to, I think, take this door, if everyone's okay with that. I know I'm kind of moving from door to door here pretty haphazard.
No, do it.
Um,
I'm following your reasoning. I'm just here in case there's a monster.
Okay.
Okay, if my calculations are correct, I believe this will take us back to the room with the well. Maybe with one room in between us, but we'll see.
So you see there is, when you open that, there's a hallway and there's a door at the other end of the hallway.
Just straight across?
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
Can I check the room for traps?
Make an investigation check. So you're checking the hallway for traps?
The door.
Okay.
That is a 19.
You do not find any traps.
Neat.
So you going down that hall?
I'm gonna go
Alright.
open the door. On the other
Let's
side.
proceed, yes.
You go down?
How long is this hallway, by the way?
Not too long. Probably about 30 feet or so.
Okay.
When you get to the other door, you open.
Yep, I'll open it.
Okay, you open it, and you see a room with a well.
Nice. Well
Oh,
done.
all right. Excellent.
Well done, Sir Scooch. You appear to have the knack of this place now. Did they cover this in wizard school, geography, or is this just a hobby of yours?
Well, I think geometry was the thing that they taught us, and then we're just applying that here. But I'm not exactly correct. You're having to make modifications as we go. It's much easier than you think it is once you get into it.
I wouldn't
And I was
know.
gonna-
I spent my life in a temple.
And I just rolls her eyes.
Then
and
you
stalks
should
back
have-
to the dragon room.
You're doing what now?
Oh, I already rolled my eyes and stalked back to the dragon room. Like while y'all were yammering. Anaya's just like been there, done that, and goes back to the
Because
treasure.
there is still a door in the well room you have not gone through.
There is. I don't want to go too far from this room while Anastasia and Tomalus are dealing with the magic items, just in case something happens.
Let's do if you don't mind my suggesting. Why don't we do the next 2 doors, get a rough feel for them, and then head back, get these items, have Anastasia finish her work, then we can divvy up what we've got, and then we can get moving.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Very good. I'll escort you just in case something untoward happens, then at least we've got a chance.
Yes, I would very much like to not go by myself, thank you.
So where
Yes,
are you
I
heading?
will be
Because
with
currently in the well room, the door you haven't gone through is on your left.
I want to go back to the dragon
we want to
room.
go back
That's
to
the dragon room? Okay.
Go through this
left
bottom right door here.
Okay. You open that door, and there's a very short hallway, which ends in an archway, and you can see a open room through the arch.
An open room. I guess I'll just walk through the arch and see that open room.
Okay. Walking to that room, you can see there are doors on the left and right side of this room from where you're coming in. But the room itself has a statue that make a religion check.
Religion check. Probably don't know. That's a 2 on the die for a solid 6.
I would say you still are able to identify that it is Moradin, but that's about all you can tell.
Moradin.
Well,
that looks like Moradin.
There appears
Is
to
Moradin
be...
a dwarven god? I don't think I've encountered this one.
I don't remember. I just remember seeing a picture of that thing and saying, that's Moradin.
There's basically a small altar in the center of the room. Along the sides, you can see there's a place for robes to be hung. There are some there that appear to be in tatters. There are lots of papers scattered across the floor. It looks like the room has been tossed. Yeah. That's what you're looking at.
Can I look at the papers and see if they were surrounded, like where you said the room's been like ransacked? What seems to have been removed, or what I think like could have happened?
Okay, make an investigation check.
That is 13 on the dice. Yeah, 17.
Okay. So it's hard to make out because most of the papers seem to be written in that same language that you cannot read.
I mean, it's a dwarven thing. I think I can come to the assumption that it's dwarven.
But they, there doesn't seem to be any coherency between them. So it's hard to even tell what went with what. It very much looks like they've just kind of been tossed willy-nilly. You can see some of them have actually been trod on and ripped up. Though the papers don't appear to have anywhere near as much dust on it as the rest of the chamber.
As if they were flipped through recently?
Yeah.
Do any of them look like they might have belonged to an important scroll or an important book or something?
Hard to tell. I mean, they're all rather finely taken care of. They all look semi-official.
I'm going to grab 2 of the most complete ones or whatever and just keep them with me.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
That is... That is only a 7.
Okay. Yep, you don't notice anything untoward.
Cool.
So about this time, Anastasia, the wand you have identified as a wand of arcane lock.
Ooh.
Okay.
The armor you have identified as mithril ringmail. And after
Okay.
11 minutes, you have identified that the ring is not magical. However, the sigil on it is identical to the one on the book you found.
Oh,
Hmm.
magic
Well,
decoder ring.
About this time, anyway, what I would be doing is walking back into the room anyway, because if it's been that kind of time, I want to see all this stuff. So I'm going to walk to the party.
Before I walk back to the Dragon Hall, I do want to just poke my head into the... if I'm coming from the Dragon Room, the door on the right in the Morden altar room, to see if that leads back to the room with the well.
Okay. You open that door, and you see at the other end of the hall there is an open door.
Oh, okay. Well, then, never mind. I will go back to the Dragon Room.
Okay.
And alter my map.
So, do I see...
I mean, you don't necessarily need to alter your map. You just because you can't see a well, but you can see an open door.
Right. I don't want to make any assumptions until I actually go there, but I don't want to go too far without the party. So I can assume that leads back to the well room, but for now I can go without knowing.
Okay.
When I walk into the room, do I see that the ritual has been completed?
Yes.
Okay. Anastasia, what did you learn?
So the wand is a wand of arcane lock. The armor... Yeah.
Thank you.
The armor is mithril ringmail. And the ring's not magical, but it does have a sigil that's the same as the one on the book.
I'll take that.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna slide it on my finger.
So, seeing as it's got the same sigil as the book,
Kind of
Surely-
big on your dainty elf fingers.
It's okay.
surely we should have Anaya read the book and see what it says. You could read it for us, I'm assuming.
I mean, it's not magical at all. The ring's not magical, so I don't know if it,
I think the owner
Can actually
might have
do
just
it.
been the same owner. Or perhaps
Yeah.
there's a link between the two items.
Humor me.
No.
I mean,
Anaya,
Fine.
can you read this book now?
I'll take it and open it.
It looks the same with all the sigils.
well,
Yes.
you know what?
Nothing.
Growing up in a temple with a sword that talks to you, I've seen weirder things.
You should have pretended that it actually said something.
I know. No, I
And
was
it
going
says-
to, and then Jane started talking. I
It
was going to
says
say,
right here.
Yes, it says right here that the ring is not magical. And I'm gonna hand you back the stooge.
I want it known for the record that that joke was absolutely hilarious. As you can tell by the raucous laughter emitting from my person. Right, anyway, we should
Wow.
move. We should move. Anaya gets upset at that when she spends literally the entire thing being like, there's a child, we should just kill it.
We're not a party of... We're not the best people in the world, but at least sometimes we try.
Yeah, we
Scooch
do.
is a
Uh-huh.
nice guy.
So I think we're actually a party of reasonably good people with two questionable individuals.
3 of us are good people, and 2 of us have questionable morals.
Yes.
So, where to?
Well, Scooch is in charge of navigation, so I will defer to his knowledge.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, let's go back to the altar of Moradin, and I do want to see. I just want to walk down a hallway that I was a little bit scared to walk down by myself, if I'm being honest. So let's go back to the Moradin altar, and then go through that door that leads to the hallway that leads to the room.
Very good.
Okay, the one on the right.
Yes. Does that lead us back to the well room
It
as we
leads you
walk
back to
down
the
the
room
hall?
with the well. Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So we have 2 options, both of them leading east. So one of them is this room in the dragon room that is a hallway that goes up and then to the east. The other one is a room leading out of the Moradin altar room that's also leading to the east. Which would we like to do?
Which one's nearest? Moradin room, right?
Well, we're in the altar to Moradin room now, so yes, we could just go ahead and proceed
Let's
east if we would like.
Let's just open that and see what happens.
I agree.
After
Okay.
you.
Okay, I'll open the door.
You open the door, and there's a long hallway that extends out before you.
I cast dancing lights
this
out
again.
ahead as far as it'll go.
Okay.
In like
I'm just gonna
in like
strike.
a chain of.
Okay.
I'm gonna just strike my mace against the wall like a match.
Okay, you have your
And
torch.
use its magical torch properties.
Okay. So seeing that, you can tell the hall extends about a good 60 feet
Ooh.
before it cuts to the left.
Okay, well I'll follow it
To
round.
the left. Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right. When you get to the end of that and you turn to the left, it extends about another 15, 20 feet where it cuts to the left.
Right. Oh god, I was
Yeah.
nearly. I thought I nearly had Andrew's dungeon design down, but no, duped me.
Keep
We're
going
gonna
down the
die
hall.
down here.
Yep, I'm gonna follow it. Yep.
Turn
Okay.
to the right.
Next
It goes
to
about
the
15
Minotaur?
feet, cuts to the right.
Yeah, all right. I know where we're going, boss. You can't fool
Go.
me.
Goes about 15 feet when it cuts to the left. Goes about another 40 feet when it cuts to the right. Goes about another 40 feet when it cuts to the left. Still following?
I guess it goes 10 feet and cuts to the left and ends in a door.
In an open door.
An open door.
Yeah, a door that is open.
Let's go through it.
Okay, you find yourself back in the dragon room.
Yeah, we do. I've been new.
We just got a big circle.
We did.
Yeah.
It is just a loop that leads from the dragon room to the altar room back to the dragon room.
Okay, so shall we go through this door?
Yeah, the one that we thought about going through.
Yeah, then we haven't
Sure.
opened yet.
That's this one.
You've been through every door up here.
That's when we just came back in.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've now been through every door out of the dragon room.
okay.
The only places we have left to explore are back in the room with the statues. You know how there was like a bunch
Yep.
of doors on that one wall? Those are the only doors that we haven't explored, except for if we go all the way back to the big hallway with all of the pillars. There are 2 doors leading east from there as well.
Okay, well,
So one is
Well-
backtracking a little, the other is backtracking a lot.
let's start with the one that's backtracking a little, and then do the ones that are backtracking a lot.
Oh, actually, there's a room with a tapestry in it with an unexplored door as well. Do you know what room I'm talking about, Andrew?
Yes, it's the room right before the room with the well.
Yes. We should probably explore that room first. So I'm going to try and show us where we are here. I'll take a picture and put it in the Discord chat.
I mean, if
So
you're going where I think you're going, so you're walking. If you were to walk out of the Moradin altar room to the room with the well, you would be turning left and going back through that door to the room.
Right. Yeah, I know
over
you
there.
know
Yeah,
where we are. I just don't agree to know where we are.
gotcha.
Here, I'll draw a little arrow of the door that I'm talking about so they know.
I hope everything's all right with Colin.
I
I know
Yeah.
you said he'd be in and out, but
Fine.
he's gone long enough that I'm wondering if we're supposed to be knowing that he's not coming back.
But I think there might be.
Oh, if some big combat or something happens, I'll, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, if things are happening there, I would like to give him the courtesy of blocking out his home.
True. Yeah.
Only problem is I don't remember which one's him. Not that
Well, the map is missing, but
one. Not that one.
do we want to explore that room? It requires the least amount of backtracking to get to.
Sure thing. Yeah. Let's just start on the stuff that is closest and
Fair.
move from there.
Well, we'll
All right.
block Colin out for now. All right, so you're back to that
Yeah.
other room. That is
Back through the well room into the tapestry room.
Yes.
And then coming from the well room into the tapestry room, going left.
Yep. Okay. So you open that door, and you find yourselves. So along. So we'll start with the boring basic stuff. Directly opposite you, there is a door,
Nice.
and along the right-hand wall at the far end, there is a door.
Nice. Just the one
Right.
door, right?
So there's two doors. There's one directly opposite you, and one actually on the right-hand wall, in the farthest corner.
Only one door on the right hand.
Yeah. Just one door. Yeah. So there's two doors out of the room, one in front, one to the right. But along the left side of the room, there is a massive throne up against the wall. It is upon a large stone dais, which has words written in Dwarven along the front of it. There again are kind of tattered and torn apart tapestries along the walls and scattered on the floor. Up on the ceiling, still untouched, is a great mural of Moradin forging the first mountains.
Ooh.
And there are a few scattered skeletons across the floor as well.
Less good. But still interesting. Can I search through the skeletons to see if they have anything of value or of interest?
Sure thing.
Yeah,
Make an investigation.
That is 12 on the die plus 4, so 16.
Okay.
Not 20 on the die.
Okay, what are you
Nice.
investigating? Are you also investigating the bodies?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So you both investigate the bodies. You don't find anything to note on them. In fact, with the way the bones are kind of scattered apart, you believe that someone else has already kind of ransacked these poor souls. But Anaya, with your role, you do notice that one arm of the throne doesn't look like the other arm of the throne. There is a very minuscule inconsistency in the way it is made.
What? Okay. What kind of it? Like, is it like carved and is the carving different, or?
Yeah, like it seems like where one is a solid slab, the other one you can see that it is not a solid piece.
Can I like open it?
You can try to. You wish to
Yeah, I
try?
want to
Okay.
open.
Can I
Make an
have
investigation.
if that's a strength?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, make. It's going to be an investigation for the moment to see if she can
Okay.
find a
Well,
way.
I'll
But,
assist you. So.
yeah, make it with advantage.
So first roll is a 17. Second roll is an 23.
Okay. So you search around, and after a little bit, you think you know how it works, and you're able to reach around inside the throne, and you push a small rune that is different from the others carved into the seat, and there's a slight click, and part of the throne slides out, where there's a small little chamber, and there's a rock sitting inside of it.
I'm gonna grab the rock.
Okay.
Normal rock?
We're going to need
I
that.
mean, it looks like a rock. It is one rock. It is completely smooth, and it is just sitting in this little alcove in the throne.
Well, we're going to need that
That's a
identifying.
rock.
Yes,
It's my rock.
and it's going to need to be identified.
Does it
Anaya,
feel
would
like
you
a
like to
magical-
give your rock to Anastasia so that she can give us a rock fact?
Will I get the rock back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very possessive over this
Rock.
rock.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. we
I'm
need
gonna shake
that.
it.
No! Okay,
All right. So are you ritual casting?
I'll just sit right down in this hallway and be like,
Okay. Anything else the rest of you want to do for 11 minutes while Anastasia performs her voodoo?
No,
I'm gonna
I'm
be
just
like
gonna
intently
make sure
staring at her.
I will confirm that this door opposite the throne leads back to the room with the statues.
You open the door, and it is confirmed.
Okay. It's 3 for 3.
heavy
baby.
rocks in here.
Scooch might
This is
finally
made
have
out
a
of rock.
handle on the map.
Hey, boys. It's like a puzzle. Like the more pieces you have in place, the easier it is to place the other pieces, you know?
So besides that, you guys are all just going to sit and wait for the identify spell to finish?
I'll pet Arl.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna
then-
feed Teddy real quick because
Okay, then after
That dog's still alive?
Somehow.
After 11 minutes, Anastasia, you're able to identify that this is a stone of speech. It allows the user once a day to pick a single language, and they can read, write, and understand that language.
all right.
You
Oh, it
gotta
sounds
read
like
some
I
dwarf.
understand Dwarvish now.
Yeah. Someone read
Magic
the
rock.
book.
How do I use it?
Ah.
You
I didn't
have
get that
to
much
lick the
information
rock.
out of it. Yeah, you gotta lick it. I was kidding. I was.
took you seriously. She's not one for that.
You licked it, and Anastasia automatically goes, I was kidding, but thank you for that.
Did it work though? That's what really matters.
May I see the book?
Yes.
Well, before you even see the book, you see written underneath the throne of the room you're in, it no longer has weird sigils. To you, it now says, "The mountain is our heart, the stone our blood, and honor our life."
So licking it works.
Or blood?
And
May
where
I see
the...
the book? Oh wait, I'm gonna look at the ring and see if I know what the was it a
The
symbol
singles.
or a rune? Yeah, I want to see what the ring says.
Okay, looking at it, you understand that that is the rune of Stone Soul.
Stone soul.
Where is... Where's my document? Where on earth? Where is my document? This is concerning.
God is angry.
Ugh. One second while I make Microsoft Word find my document.
I'm picturing Clippy
Come on.
going out to find
Okay.
the document.
That's where I put it.
Clippy. Freaking Clippy.
Freaking Clippy.
Okay. So, Anaya, I'm gonna send you something because you are the one reading it.
Okay.
Nice, Asia.
Yeah, Anastasia. Yep, that's it exactly.
What happened to the chat? Show me the
Hmm.
chat.
The chat.
Chat for you.
It
I'm trying to look
is.
at the Twitch.
No Twitch for you. You're participating in live action.
Yeah, but I was also participating in the Twitch chat because people were talking in it, and I wanted to talk to them.
It's alright, I'll take over and lose all those viewers. Hold on.
There you go, Anaya. So you managed to read through a bunch of it, but most of it is fairly inconsequential. It seems to be mostly like a log of daily life. But these are the last entries that I have sent you.
R.I.P. in pieces.
Where was that black stone that we found?
You didn't find a black stone. You
I
saw
believe I
a.
have it.
No, you didn't find a black stone. You found a
You
log.
didn't find the
Mention
stone.
a
Right,
stone.
we have a ledger
Oh.
of it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Why? What does it say? Scooch is looking over your shoulder as if he's going to be able to read it too, by the way. And just definitely can't.
Says you rock. Winky face because it knows you licked the rock.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry, this is more reading than I was prepared to do. Hold on.
Give us the TLDR.
Appears
Lord.
though whoever holds that stone gets lost in the darkness. Obsessed turns evil.
Which stone?
Wow, it's a good thing we don't know anyone associated with stones like that.
The heart of winter or something. Winter's shard.
I made a note of this.
I don't see a name. It says, I see him staring into its dark facets whenever he thinks no one is looking. A dwarven general or some such. He died. He was alone.
He didn't lick the
Glacial
rock.
heart?
He had been
Is that what it
Glacial
is?
heart, yes.
repeatedly, but no assailant was ever found. Priests of Moradin took the gem. They keep it amidst their own belongings.
It's mine. My own. I am giving like a Lord of the Rings voiceover flashbacks right now.
To survive the dragon. The dragon wiped them out. The stone was supposedly kept with the priests of Moradin.
So that will be
Wait,
why
you
that
said-
room was ransacked with the statue, because that's where it's been stolen from.
Presumably.
Oh, well, you can read Dwarvish. I produced 2 pages from that room. Found these on the floor. The room looked ransacked. I obviously cannot read Dwarvish, as you can't, but can now because of the cool thing. So you should probably check these and see if there's anything remotely interesting on them.
Is there anything remotely interesting on them?
Here's the hand juice. Say things like they've got details of daily prayer rituals. There's some shipments. Basically, like day-to-day paperwork.
Descriptions of daily life that are of no use to us. And I'm going to hand them
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm just going to drop them on the floor. I don't need them. I mean, maybe we could go back to that room with your newfound dwarven powers and see if there is anything interesting in there.
If the throne held a secret compartment, perhaps that statue?
Very true. Where
And
was
Norman.
that? That was in.
You have it.
Oh, that
like-
was in the altar room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go check it out and see if there's anything that might tell us where this glacial heart might be.
Yeah, good move.
So
Okay.
more backtracking.
I trust your map well enough that I won't bother to ask you how you get there. You were pretty good.
It's a good map.
So you guys are gonna investigate the statue?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Whoever wants to take point, go ahead and roll with advantage since you're all working together.
Well, that's 24 from me.
Okay.
I had a dirty 20.
Okay. You guys.
I guess. Well, he got.
You do a very thorough investigation of the statue, and you do find that there does appear to be a secret compartment in it as well.
Can I
Oh,
open
good
it?
call.
Am I able to open it?
Yep, you're able to get it open. It takes some work to figure out this particular mechanism, but you're able to pop it open, where there is a single scroll in this compartment.
Am I able to read what
It's
the
an
scroll
arcane
is?
scroll or a dwarf scroll?
You are not able to read it, Jane. It appears to be written in Dwarfish.
Well, in which case I'll hand it over to Anaya who can read it.
Okay. So Anaya, in reading it, you see that it appears to be kind of like a list of reminders and steps for priests who wish to seek knowledge from the sage in the mountains.
It mentions a sage in the mountains.
That's our man.
It
It does sound like stat.
Does anyone have a pen and paper here?
Scooch definitely does.
Hey,
Can I?
does the wizard
I
have a
actually-
quill and
I
parchment?
actually do as well. I have
Sorry.
quill and parchment because I once was writing a letter,
I would like to write
so I
these
still
down.
have it.
Translation.
Fine. Okay,
Okay.
well, I tell you what, why don't I write it and you dictate it to me, and then I can still use this paper for things that I have planned for it. Good. Keep
Why
going.
don't I just use Scooch's paper and write it myself?
Whatever you want to do.
Redundancy is never a bad.
Yeah, dictate it anyway, and we'll have two versions of it. Then if anything gets destroyed, we'll do it.
Okay.
Let's just go.
Alright.
So, it lists instructions to say to follow the western road into the mountains for a day. But it says after a day, do not follow the road anymore, follow the stars. Because if you follow the road, you will find yourself lost.
I'm actually going to write that down for realsies. Say that again from the beginning.
So follow the road to the west for a day, and then follow the stars, or if you continue to follow the road, you will become lost.
After a day.
Is there anything else?
Follow the stars.
It then is more warnings of trust not your eyes, trust only in the direction of the stars, and in another day, you will find the Sage's Tower.
The staff is still alive. He's like really freaking old.
Depends on what race he is.
Also, I'm assuming powerful wizards have the ability to interfere with time's interactions on them.
That's how you get liches.
And there's also more information that would help you understand ages, but Anaya is not the sharing type, apparently, so.
Wait. Oh, yeah, no. Wait, that would help us understand what?
Well, because there were
Ages.
there were dates in the passages you read.
Oh,
Yeah, come on.
and I
We have a calendar.
Shazzy,
Oh, yeah.
come on.
This occurred in Tormund, the 27th of Tormund 942.
Hold on, let me reference my calendar.
No, it's at 942. You're currently in 977.
So 35 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That's not too long ago.
That's not that bad.
He might be old, but he won't be crusty.
Ancient.
They passed away in 942 to the dragon. Well,
Yikes.
not directly. They starved.
Oh, yikes.
A
I had a
bad
feeling, but
way, yeah, a bad way
Oof.
to go.
I'm just saying they could have eaten each other.
That's what Anaya was thinking. That's legitimately what Anaya was thinking.
They
The Donner Party did it.
Yeah, they probably did.
I don't think they did.
I mean, there'd probably be survivors if they did.
What, after 30 years? After eating a couple of bodies? Now they
No.
survived.
Like, someone probably would have figured out how to get out.
I think the dragons. I mean, it probably hasn't left.
You get out by killing the dragon.
Yeah.
That's the key.
We did it.
Yeah, a bunch of level 5s did it.
I don't know what
He
you mean
wasn't
by
very
that, but
big.
good on you.
Yeah, he was another small dragon to have killed an entire civilization, which kind of concerns me.
Well, we are quite
They're just
quite
people.
powerful.
We're brave adventurers.
Yeah, to talk
Yeah, but
outside of
wasn't-
the games for a second, like, we're level
It-
5 adventurers. That's like quite the badass. These are level 0 people.
They probably had some dwarven warriors. And I'm just saying, that's still a small dragon for that many people.
Possibly.
Which concerns me.
Well, there were people who came before to get the glacial heart, right? And then the dragon came? Is that the span of events? Or did the dragon come with the people who came to get the glacial heart?
There is no mention of the priest of Moradin took the gem. They kept it amidst their belongings. The writer feared that it would corrupt more. And
This
then the
theft is
dragon
a new
came.
development. Yeah, this theft is a new development.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dwarves had the stone. It was stolen from this
That's-
place by others.
They got
And that means
smogged.
if those people that stole it left, they left one of two ways that we know of. They either left through the place we crawled in, or they left past the dragon. Now, they either snuck past the dragon, and the dragon is evil, and we know this, they bargained with it.
Or they were evil too.
Or the dragon could have left to go hunting or something, and they just ran out then.
Also possible.
It's a pity we killed the beast.
Which I guess would just kind of sneak past the dragon.
It would never have answered us. The beast was going to kill us. I got there first.
Evil knows evil.
The only thing I could think of to appease an evil dragon is to offer it all of your gold, and I didn't want to do that.
And I'm still thinking it would eat you. I don't trust it as far as, no, that guy wanted to dominate, and we didn't give him the chance.
Wouldn't we be offering
You gotta
him
do the
his
John
own
Mulaney
gold
bit.
back?
You take out your money clip and you say,
It's not
"You
his
want
fault,
it?
it's his fault
Go
to
get
to
it."
He is a bit chunky. He's
You
round
stab
like
it
my
through
cat.
the skull. So I think we have our new course laid out for us.
We definitely know exactly where we're going. Do we want to finish exploring this dungeon, this stronghold, for more, or are we good and we just don't want to explore the rest of this?
We should
place?
finish it off because if it looks like Colin is not returning. So what I would suggest is just to like say, I know that obviously we've got like time commitments and stuff, but we're doing a stream, but we are missing we're missing a player. So what I'm suggesting is we clear out this dungeon and then we get to the point where the next section would happen, and maybe we just call it for today, and like we can just hang out and chat or whatever, but like doesn't have to be on stream. And if he comes back super early, like in the next 10 minutes or whatever, and it's still not too late, maybe we
we're gonna take a break in about 15 minutes, and so we can see if he'll come back after the break.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's explore the dungeon up to break, and then if he's not back after the break, like we'll give him a 15-minute or whatever it is, and then if he's not back after that, I don't want to start this new cool bit because there's so much to catch him up on, and I don't want to start this new cool bit without Colin being here. I would be fine if you guys did it, but I'd also be slightly put out that I missed the cool bit. So, like, you know what I mean?
Fair.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
DM who regularly cancels games because players can't be there. I definitely understand how you're feeling, because you want everyone to be there to experience what's happening.
Yeah, because all this that just happened was super cool, and all I could think in the back of my head was like, we're gonna have to tell Colin about this, and I get that, and it's awesome. It hasn't dampened my enjoyment, but at the same time, I'd like him to be here for this because I'm like definitely popping off over some of the stuff we've just learned, and like he's not getting that, so kind of lame.
Anaya, did you add the Stone of Speech to your inventory?
I'm about to. I forgot what you had called it, and then I was like, I don't know what to put in here.
Oh, while we're doing this, by the way, I know obviously this would make no sense, but can we take a quick short rest before we go to the next room?
Yeah,
Because I want to equip my mithril sword.
Yeah.
Got it.
Also, before we do that, the book with all the dwarven logs and history and how the dragon came and where the stone was, that was the Liber Pneumonica, right?
No, that was the big book. Then there was the empty book that was the Liber Pneumonica.
That now has
The
Thomas's
empty
name
book.
in it?
Yeah, now it's got Thomas. That was the one that records your thoughts.
Okay.
So now it's full of things like, God, I'm hungry.
Yes, because
No. We haven't taken a long rest yet.
as you have learned when you identified it, that if the wearer dies, the book goes empty, and you found it on a dead man.
Yep. So are we taking a short rest in this throne room, or do we want to do that after we explore?
Let's just rest
now
here.
would be.
Might as well just do it here.
Dibs on sitting on the dwarf throne.
Oh, I was gonna go sit on. Everybody's like shotgun.
I am okay.
We can take turns.
I'm fine with not sitting on a dwarf throne. That's fine.
I'll just take my shield out and sit on top of it.
I'm gonna sit on the floor. And can I like throw bits of meat around the room for Oral to like go chase and eat and find? And...
Sure, make an animal handling check.
Yes, sir. Every time. Come on, big money.
I'm going to spend the hour attuning to my Rod of Retribution.
That's a 5.
You're
Okay, Arl is seeming very distracted in this place and is not being quite as responsive to your efforts.
Okay.
Earl don't
if
love
she
you no
doesn't eat
more.
enough, I'm gonna just like put it in a little pile so that when she gets hungry during the rest, she can like go and eat it.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to listen to you. This is cat ownership, man.
This is the epitome of cat ownership.
For real.
Yeah, so you can all
I
take
love my cat,
your short
but
rest.
he's an idiot.
Nothing happens in the space of your hour rest.
Cool.
Excellent.
Except I can count again.
Did we identify where those animated, like, machine humanoids came from? Were those part of the stronghold, or did they come from the outside?
You were not able to get anything definitive. You know, they were finely made. They seemed to be armed with mithril weapons. They did have beards on them, but apart from that, that is the only information you really had to go on. Because you could not read anything at that time, and they exploded.
True.
I am going to, during the long rest, I will be sat in the lotus position with my mithril longsword in my hands, and it's glowing like animate shadows, or like swirling around it at the end of the long rest. I grab it by the hilt, they swing into the blade, and I can outwield it super well. And I sheath it like a samurai.
And this voice brings out monks are bullshit.
Yes. Yep. Someone goes, oh, Tasha's was favourable to you. It didn't need to be.
All right. So what do you wish to do after your rest?
Well,
Explore.
Rest some more.
would you say
Oh,
rest
you
more?
should lead on.
Actual mood.
Yeah, don't you ever just wake up from a nap and just fall right back asleep into another nap?
Every time
Yeah.
I
I
nap.
think that's
I've
nap.
taken
You just-
multiple 4-hour naps this week.
I'm jealous.
That's just day sleeping.
I was gonna say, at what point do you call it a sleep?
I think 4
5 hours is where you start to call it a sleep.
There, for sure. Yeah, once you hit 5 hours, like Olivia said, like you're just sleeping.
Yeah, I feel like a 4-hour nap is really stretching like once you get to that point, you are basically sleep lawyering. Like it's like, oh no, that was a nap. It's like, no, I think you had a small sleep. Yeah, you had a small sleep.
Because there have definitely been nights where I've slept 4 hours, so
Fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
So
That's valid. You're valid, but you're invalid.
white child.
where do you do?
I'm gonna follow Scooch. You've got the map. You know what you're doing.
There was the tapestry room where we killed those things that had the extra doors, right?
Statue room.
We have explored
Bathroom.
the tapestry room that led to the throne room, and then the throne room has one door that we haven't explored.
Okay.
So Scooch pull out his parchments at this point. He's like taped several of them together, and he's like, "We could go here. We could go here." So yeah, there's a door in the throne room that leads east, and then
I
I'm
can
willing
see
to
Scooch
bet
doing
that room leads us back to the statue room as well.
All I could see was
Well, let's go
Scooch
that
doing
direction.
the Charlie thing from Always Sunny.
It all leads back to the top.
So you're entering, going from the throne room to the next room over.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You open that door, and you find yourself in what you believe was once a very nice and spacious bedroom, but the bed is kind of caved in on itself a bit. Also looks like someone has definitely been through everything, and time has also taken its toll. There are what was most presumably dressers and whatnot that are kind of smashed and caved in and open on the floor. And there is a door on the right side of the room.
I'll go
Yep,
and,
so that'll lead back to the
open it.
statue room. Do we want to search anything? See if there's anything we can find?
Oh, okay, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll give it a quick look.
Wait, should we have
It is
Arl
a
do it?
20.
Because she can sense the metal?
Well, I just got 24.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
You do a very thorough investigation. You find nothing of note. As usual, it looks like people have been here before you.
Yep. I'll open the door then.
Okay.
Ahead of us.
Okay. You find yourself back in the statue room.
Very cool.
All
Scooch
right.
knows where he's going. This is great.
Come along, children, follow me. And I'll take us back through, through that hallway that leads us back to the big pillar hallway.
Yep.
And then there are those two doors that will now be on our left. And I guess we just take that first door on the left.
Okay. First door on the left. That is going to be...
Not out of doors.
So you open this, and it is a large chamber that just seems to be empty. Fine stonework, columns, and whatnot. There's a door on the left-hand side of the room. Apart from that, nothing else. Just seems to be a large, empty chamber.
Would there be
Oh,
traps in such a room?
It
I'm
would
gonna-
be
I'm
hard to
gonna make
conceal.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go to the door and open it, and if there's traps, then fuck me.
Okay, next time saving throw. No.
Yeah, okay, let's go. That's the one, so thank God. How much damage do I take, Andrew? Is it exactly what I have?
It's 1,000,000, actually.
Good.
1
So,
million
God.
You
damage.
just
So-
jumped off the map in Apex? Goodbye.
yeah, I was going to say, so I'd like you all to meet Raksha, who is stood somehow outside of the...
So it opens, and it's a hallway that extends about 15-20 feet, and then cuts to the left.
Nice. I'm going to follow it, and then it cuts to the right.
It goes about 30-40 feet, then cuts to the right. Then goes about 60-70 feet, then cuts to the left. Then goes like 50-60 feet, then cuts to the right. Then goes about 20 feet and cuts to the left. Goes about another 50 feet and cuts to the right. Goes about another 25 feet and cuts to the right. And there is a door.
Awesome.
And we open it to
This could have been a
find.
straight.
And you open that door. It is a pretty large chamber. There's a door on the left-hand side and across the way from you. But in here, there seems to be a large number of stone tables and things that look like carts and various stands and counters that have kind of been scattered about. But many of them look like they've been pushed over. They're kind of smashed boxes, bits of broken stone. Things are kind of thrown haphazardly about.
Sounds like something we should investigate.
Okay.
I will investigate. Search through the carts and barrels and such.
Okay.
18. If
All right.
I'm making various assumptions. I didn't mean to do that. Should I make an investigation check?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to search, you may make an investigation check. That's fine. So you find there's some fruits and vegetables that appear very rotten. They're literally falling apart. There are some very basic clothes kind of scattered around. Nothing that appears to have any real value to it. But you do believe that this is probably once kind of like a marketplace.
I just heard some sand in my ears from Sirenscape. Or like rubble.
Therenscape.
So nothing of value, nothing
Is it like a
particularly
food
interesting.
market, or were
Just
there other like wares that it looks like?
Now it looks like most of the more exciting things appear to have already been hijacked and removed by whoever
Looted.
has come before you.
Greedy bitches.
class.
Save some for the rest
Some
of
for the
us.
rest of
Lol.
Hey, same brain cell.
God works hard, but the brain cell works harder.
Do we want to go
Through the door?
to the left, which would be north, or do we want to go to the straight ahead, which would be to the east?
East.
Door.
These are not the true cardinal directions; they're just the cardinal directions of my map. I'm assuming.
They're going to
Probably.
the door across the way.
Mhm.
Okay. You open the door and find yourself in a very cramped cavern. Most of it seems to have completely collapsed. There is just barely enough room to move that would carry you through to a door on the opposite side.
Gotcha.
So we have to like wriggle through?
How? I think we could just like walk through and just be
Okay.
like
It's just
careful of the rubble.
Okay, so you're going to make your way through?
Pick him up,
Go
wait.
through.
Yes.
Okay. You
Same brain cell.
Ayo.
go through to the other side, which takes you to another door, which when you open it, there's another fairly large chamber that seems to have very long tables. It looks like there was once a rather considerable bar in here. Now empty. There are many mugs on the ground or scattered about. There's a door on the far left side of the room coming back the same direction that you came, so it's on the same wall as where you're entering
Gotcha.
from, and a door across the way.
All right. Let's go to the door across the way, I say.
Okay.
Okay. That leads you
Yeet.
to a hallway, which goes about 10 feet and cuts to the right.
To the right. Ooh. And then what?
Then it goes about 15 feet, cuts to the left. Goes about 30 feet and cuts to the left. Goes about 15 feet, cuts to the right. Goes about 15 feet, cuts to the left. And then it goes on for a real long time.
Okay. Let's
Maybe
follow
we'll get
that.
out. Yeah.
Okay. As you make your way down the tunnel, it extends for about a good 100 or so feet.
Okay.
Where there's a branch off to the left, but it still continues ahead.
Well, we might as well investigate the turnoff first and then come back.
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
So
I am
let's do
having
that.
to add an additional note card to a map, which I didn't think I would have to do.
Okay, so you take the branch.
Yep.
It goes about 20 feet before it cuts to the left. Another 20 feet when it cuts to the left again. Goes about 10
Right.
feet where it cuts to the right. Goes about 50 feet when it cuts to the right. And at the end of that, it opens into a massive chamber.
I was taping my note cards. Can you repeat the turns of that
Sure.
way again?
So it goes about 15 feet, cuts to the left. 15 feet, cuts to the left. 10 feet, cuts to the right. 50 feet, cuts to the left. And then there's a
To the
massive chamber.
Interesting. Okay. So would this chamber be pretty close to the long hallway on the map?
I mean, kinda.
So just to double check, we're in the long hallway.
Yeah.
Cut off to
And
the
you go
left.
left,
And then it goes
left,
left,
right,
and then left.
right.
Oh, so the last one goes to the right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where my mistake was. Gotcha. And then a massive chamber.
Massive chamber with huge long tables. In the center, there's kind of a big U table with a raised dais with a table up there and chairs. A lot of the chairs seem to have been kicked over, smashed. There's two great fireplaces at each end of the room. And there are open arches leading out of this room, two of them on the wall opposite you, and one on the wall to the right. And with that, we'll take our 15-minute break and see if Colin comes back, or if we just do a tiny little wrap up after the break.
Yeet.
All
We're
right.
on break now.
Not yet. I was waiting to get confirmation from everyone that you guys were on board first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeet.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
yep.
100% agree.
Okay.
「忘れない
Okay.
How very Tomless of you.
We are back, and Thomas is back. He has been walking in a catatonic state, probably scarred by that small room they had to crawl through, and he was dragged bodily through. But he's back now and has come back to his senses.
Wait, did I have to go through a small hole? I hate it.
Yeah.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Did you guys use?
Probably better that you weren't here. Also,
Did
take
you
a
guys
short
use
rest.
my face step?
We took a short rest.
What? No,
Do
what
I need to do
happened? What happened there is because you weren't there and you didn't complain. Is that we went up to a small space and you went, "Oh no," and I was behind you and I was, and you fell over and we pushed you through.
They Vulcan neck pinched you and took you through.
So the basic lowdown of this was we found a throne room, and that throne room had a secret compartment with a magic stone that allows Anaya to speak and read Dwarvish.
Yeah.
So we were
Nice.
able to read the big book that we had, and also were able to read a couple other documents. And we found steps for how to find staff in the mountains. And we also found out what happened to the dwarves. And we found out that black diamond that was here that we had that ledger about is like super bad news that basically corrupt you like the One Ring. And there's like a whole ledger about a dude who like got weird and obsessive about it. So then we explored the rest of the dungeon, or more of the dungeon, and we're like way off on the right side of the dungeon now in this like big like semicircle like mead hall thing. Well, there's like a semicircle table. The hall is in a semicircle, but
I got one question. How many doors do we have left to explore?
just
Not many.
well, we have one door that wasn't explored from before, but we have 3 doors that we just discovered now to explore.
So we have 4 doors total to explore.
And the long hallway. Wait, the long hallway that we didn't go down.
And the long hallway. Yes.
I'm caught up.
That
I'm
map
here.
is now really accurate. You were here the whole time.
If you look in the Discord, there is an updated map.
I'll go give it a peek.
I love that you are here.
Yeah.
I gotta say, your map's not bad. Your map's not bad.
He is the cartographer.
Concerned reaction. How close is it?
The beginning has a lot of problems, but after that it
God.
gets pretty good.
Okay, that's probably just like
I got a hang of it.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm concerned more about connections than I am about actual, and I feel like those are all pretty accurate.
What did the ring mail do?
It's mithril.
It's mithril.
Okay, is someone wearing it?
No.
What?
We
kind
did
of
take a
weapon
short
is it?
rest, so if you want to have changed, you could have done that in the short rest.
I'm not
Or,
sure if
does
it
it require
has.
attunement or anything?
It's mithril, probably not.
What's the AC on that? Because my half plate's AC 15.
14 on ring mail.
I just keep the half plate. Bump it.
We'll sell it.
Money. Should I put it in the bag of holding?
Yes, do so. Also, I'm going to give you my normal greatsword.
I already have it in there.
Not greatsword, longsword.
Longsword,
Yeah, because
it's
I've got
in
my
there.
mithril one now. Okay, great.
Okay.
So where to now, folks?
Well, we've been following our left-hand rule pretty well so far. So why don't we go through the left-hand door on the wall that's across from us?
Okay. Da-da-da-da. All right. So you make your way into that room. There's a lot of shelves, barrels. All of them appear to be kind of smashed open on their side, mostly covered in dust, very roughly handled. There's also a bunch of these little like openings in the stone that are fairly shallow, kind of on an angle along like the side of one wall.
That seems immediately suspicious. What do you mean?
It's basically just like these little
It's like
circular,
storage, I think.
yeah, it's just circular openings that extend maybe.
Oh,
Maybe
so
a
you don't
foot.
mean like cracks in the wall?
Right, no, they're carved
Okay.
circular holes.
Alright, okay. I just wanted to know if I was going to punch a wall down or not.
And along the left wall, there are two doors, one in the middle of the room and one on the far side on the left wall.
Middle.
Is this like a big area?
Middling size, it looks mostly like a transit area.
Okay. Let's check that middle door, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. That
Those are the
leads
only two
you-
doors?
Yep. Okay. The middle door leads you to a hallway that's about 35 feet long, where it cuts to the left.
Why do you do this to me?
I'm getting you a t-shirt with and it cuts to the left on.
To the left.
That'll be our first merch for our campaign.
Goes another 15 feet, where it cuts to the left.
There it is.
Look, I
Goes-
told you.
It goes about 10 feet, where it cuts to the right. And then extends about 20 feet in a door.
Cool. Jane, you want to check that door for traps? We haven't done that in a while, which makes me feel like it's going to come back.
Certainly do. Here we go. That is a 17.
You do not find any traps.
Let's go through the door.
Yeah, I'll open the door then if I see there's no traps.
Okay. You find yourselves in the ale hall.
Awesome. Okay, that's closer than I thought it was.
More surprised than I was hoping he would be. Not a good thing when your map maker.
Andrew gets me. Excellent. Okay. We love a loop.
You love a loop. That's a closed door right there.
A closed door. And that also means that all of this is closed space. So do we want to backtrack back to that storage room then? And we'll hit that other door in there.
Yes.
You guys wind your way back. You open that door, and you find yourself looking in at the marketplace.
Okay. That's closer than I thought as well. There's no hallway or anything, it's just like straight into it.
Yep, just straight into it.
I added a hallway to our blueprint to make it fit. Okay, well then we should probably go back to the fancy mead hall with the semicircle table and the fireplaces. And go to the next door over.
Okay, so when you originally came in, there were two on the opposite side. You're going to the other one.
Yes. So the one that's on the
Yeah,
same.
the second door on the same wall. Gotcha. Okay, you go into that room. That is. You can see it here. There's kind of a large fireplace. There's a spit. There's a bunch of tables and counters, some shelves, boxes. There's a very distinct odor of rotten meat and produce. The room is rather rank smelling.
Any exits or doors or anything?
Nope.
Then let's go back. Unless somebody wants to search through the rotten meat to see if they find any loot.
I'll be honest with you, that's not a roll I'm going to make.
I'm not here for that. Okay, so then let's go through the. If we're coming back into the fireplace mead hall, it would be the door on our left.
Okay. Yep. So that's opens into a hallway. It goes about 15 feet and that's to the right.
So T-shirt number 2 is going to be cuts to the right.
Goes about 15 feet, cuts to the left.
It's gonna be like a Netflix right situation.
Goes about 20 feet, cuts to the right. Goes about 15 feet, cuts to the right. Goes about 20 feet, cuts to the left. Goes about 15 feet, cuts to the left. Goes about 15 feet, cuts to the right. Goes about 15 feet, cuts to the right, and you find yourself looking down a real long hallway.
I feel like I recognize this hallway.
Interesting. I'm really upset. I need you to see this. I got an entire new note card for this hallway. Okay, well, we closed that loop. So I guess we make our way back to the pillar hallway, because that's the only unexplored room that we have, right? I guess I'm the one who would know that. I shouldn't ask
You
that.
are the only one.
Right?
I gave up.
Okay, yeah, that's the only unexplored door we have, as far as I can tell.
Since Thomas is here, I'm going to assume you take the course that doesn't take you through the narrow passageway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can dodge that now.
Or we
Go
can
around.
trick him. Or we can trick him into going into it.
You can't trick me. I won't go.
Like that.
I was passed out before you pulled me through, but now I'm wise to your tricks.
Okay. So then you're going to go through the last door that you've not gone through in the very large passageway.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You open that door, it leads to a hallway about 40 feet long that cuts to the right. Make me real self-conscious about saying that, Sam, so I don't want to feel bad about calling you on twisty bollocks.
I was like hoping that we open the door and there's just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like we made it this far to this final room and there's some like big whatever. It's like Christmas morning.
There's actually a Christmas tree with
Golden
presents for each of you.
So
Mate loves opening a door to see a big whatever. Sorry, continue.
when you reach the end and turn right, there is a door just a couple feet ahead of you.
Would you do the honors?
Yes, of course. What am I doing? Sorry, I was too busy
Opening a
making
door.
traps.
Oh, you're
Oh.
checking your traps.
All right. That is a 14.
You do not find any traps.
Okay, I will open the door.
Okay. You open the door. The entire right side of the room appears to have caved in, leaving only the left half, which is still fairly spacious. There's still room to walk around, but there is a door on the left wall and a door across the way.
Looks like I'm gonna need a new note card.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's chill. It's chill. Give me just a second. Text Olivia, because I don't know if she's actually alive right now.
She's looking up. You
Yeah.
said her name, so she's looking at you now.
Oh, she's like loading dots on my screen. So as long as you guys can
Oh, yeah,
see,
we-
Yeah,
we see all here.
And the stream sees are fine as well, just as an aside.
Yeah, I mean, if I can see it, the stream can see her, because it's going off my screen.
so that must be
Tell me Zach just sucks.
Oh, no.
Yeah, pretty much. I need it.
So you can hear me.
Yeah, I
Also,
can hear you.
I just want you guys to know that I'm setting my new dice with the highest number up to train them how to roll.
Who does that? That is such a D&D player thing.
I didn't know.
Can
this.
confirm.
I do it regularly.
Wait, I didn't know that this is a thing. I feel
Yep.
validated.
It's super a thing.
Yeah.
It works.
It's such a thing.
Does it work?
Yeah, it works.
It's like when you
No
wear
one
the
can
same
prove
jersey
it.
for your football team so they win. It definitely works.
Okay, yeah.
You literally can't prove it doesn't work, Zach.
can, but we won't get into that. Why don't we go through the left-hand door and see where it leads?
All right. Okay. So you open that door. There is a smaller chamber that seems mostly empty. In the middle, there is just a small little like shrine to Moradin. No pomp and circumstance. Just kind of a simple little shrine.
It's
Kind
like
of.
the king's altar. It's servants' Moradin altar.
Can I investigate that just in case?
Sure.
17.
Okay. You do a once over. It's a well-crafted statue, though looks like it suffered some undue wear and tear. Nothing seems overly special about it.
Okay.
There's also a door to your left and a door across the way.
Holy shit.
Door to the
Yeah.
left, door across the way.
Nice. I know you want cheese. you're not
Olivia,
kidding.
how are you keeping up with the chain and this map at the same time? Oh wait, you're not. I am the only one keeping up with the map. Okay.
Now you are, yeah.
Okay, let's.
I'm
go
just
to-
thinking about the middle finger confetti my sister bought me.
Lol.
It's beautiful.
We don't have to unpack all of that. Why don't we go to the left out of the shrine? Then?
Okay. To the left, there is a
We have
hallway.
stream viewers that do things here.
There's a hallway that extends about 25 feet and cuts to the
Right. To the left.
To the right, to the left, to the.
Goes 15 feet, cuts to the right. Goes 15 feet, cuts to the right. Goes 20 feet, cuts to the left. Goes about 40 feet and ends in a door.
We love a door. Jane?
Yes, of course. That is a 24 for
You find no traps.
Okay, I open the door.
You open the door. This is another passage that is much wider with pillars and vaulted ceilings that have been carved into it. There is a door on the far side and a door on the same wall that you're coming in, but off to your right.
Okay. Oof. This is a tough one. Let's go to the one straight across from us. Because at least by my map, there's less room there for us to get lost. So let's try and go that way. We'll see what happens. So straight ahead.
Okay. You go. You open that door. The passageway extends about 5 feet, and beyond that has completely caved in.
Ooh. Dead end. Okay. Let me just make a note of that. Oh, because that would be okay. That would lead back into the other room with all the rubble in the cave in that went in between the mead hall and the marketplace. I know things. I'm good at maps. Okay, so then let's go to the one that leads back in the direction we came from, but in the other door.
Okay. Okay. So that opens up into a hallway that goes about 20 feet, goes left, about 15 feet, goes right, goes about 15 feet, goes right, goes about 10 feet, goes left, and there's a door.
All right.
I'm going to
Jane?
perform the ritual. I shall perform the ritual of safe passage. Oh my god, that's a 8.
You do not find any traps.
True.
I open the door.
Okay. Inside, you see there's what once seems to be a bunch of beds lining the walls. Most of them have collapsed in on themselves or been smashed apart. There's kind of that moldy smell of like stale, unwashed clothing. And there's a door leading off to the left.
To the left,
Mm-hmm.
not to the right.
Not to the right.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Let's take that door.
Okay.
Also, if my hallways are correct, this hallway and the other hallway kind of do this sort of thing around like a middle area. There's got to be something in there, right? Can I go back into that hallway and check like for a secret compartment or something?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Investigate
I'm gonna-
and do it well.
Oh, that's real
I'm
good.
going to help it.
23.
Nice.
You do not find any secret passages. It's very well carved stone. It's kind of
Okay.
been left untouched.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems suspicious. Jane, punch through the rock.
Kind of stuff.
Don't be suspicious.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm going to try punching a solid wall. I don't think that has the result I'm looking for.
You did just cleave a dragon.
Okay,
in
well,
that way.
Yes.
let's go back to the to that left door then at the in this room.
Okay.
See where that goes.
All right. It opens to a hallway,
All right.
You guessed it.
which goes about 10 feet and goes right.
Oh.
About 15 feet goes left. Goes about 15 feet, goes right. Goes about 30 feet, goes left. Goes about 10 feet, goes right. And that extends for a long time. As you make your way down it, there's a branch off to the right as it continues onwards.
Okay, well, the
Branch to
branches
the right
have so
that
far
continues.
the branches have so far turned out to be bullshit. So why don't we just follow this
You know
long
we
passage
can't
down?
not eventually explore that.
I
Just to
think
double
we can
check.
actually eventually never explore that. We literally have the objective we came to do completed.
Yeah, we could leave at any time and it would be fine.
Yeah.
So just to double check, this long hallway is going in the opposite direction of the other long hallway, right?
Which other long hallway? The one in the by the meat hall and whatnot?
Right.
Right, where that one was yeah, if that one was headed this way, this one is headed this way.
Gotcha. Just wanted to double check. Because I ran into an issue where I had put tape on my note card and I couldn't draw on the tape.
Gotcha.
And so I just want to make sure that my map is going to be accurate. And I'm going to try and get a pen and do that. So let's take the straight path if we don't want to take that branch.
Okay.
Eventually, we might have to take that advantage because I want to finish completing this thing.
I cannot leave
This
rooms
is Colin
unexplored
Miller.
for sure.
Yep. We're already this close. How can we not 100% this dungeon?
All right, you guys continue on past the branch. It eventually reaches a point where it cuts to the right, goes about 15 feet, turns right, goes about 15 feet, turns left, goes 15 feet, turns left, goes 15 feet, turns right, goes 15 feet, turns right, goes 15 feet, turns left, goes 15 feet, turns left,
I'm
Goes
getting confused with myself.
15 feet,
I'm
turns
good, I'm good.
right. Goes 15 feet, turns
I'm dead.
left. Extends on for about 60 feet, where it turns right, and ends in a door.
All right. Jane, do the honors.
That's a 12.
Okay, you do not find any traps.
I open the door and die.
Okay. You open this door. You see a chamber that seems to have many blocks of uncut stone. There are chisels and tools lying about. But the two things that catch your attention, besides the door on the left-hand wall, is the dwarf in the middle of the room.
Like, is he alive?
He seems to be standing, and he turns and looks at you and kind of seems surprised.
He points at us, and we point at him, and we have one of those moments in movies where it's like, ah!
It's worth mentioning. I am not wearing my face mask.
Oh.
So
Hello,
he
Sir
sees,
Dwarf.
he does see a drow.
Okay.
I think that. Oh, does he respond? Is he?
He goes, hello. So are you also with Rorden?
Roared
Do I know that name? We are with Rorden, right?
Yeah,
that was the guy that was with the child.
Yeah, we know Rorden.
You're with Rorden?
The guy, yes. I was in here. This is where we've been taking our take from. Are you here to help with the next batch?
Next batch of what?
I want to say yes so bad, but Tomless wouldn't. Oh my god.
Batch of what?
Well, we've been looting this place for weeks.
Oh. Right, right,
I'd
because
like to
you
pull
are the
Scooch's
ones who
side.
sent us here.
What was that, Meg?
I want to pull Scooch aside for a second.
Okay.
As you seem to be one of the more intelligent members of the party, I should tell you that if they find out that we have all of that gold, I don't think that the consequences for us would be particularly good.
Well, if worst comes to worst, we just tell them that we're helping to loot and that this is our haul.
And if we then leave them?
We'll get to that when we get to that, but it's all in the bag of holding for now. They shouldn't be searching through our things. I think we'll be fine.
Fine.
So what is your
It
name,
seems-
Sir Dwarf? Oh, sorry, I didn't know you guys were done. Finish.
I was just going to say, it seems like they don't know the true value of this place anyway, since they can't read Dwarvish.
The dwarf
I
cannot.
mean, he's a
read
dwarf,
Dwarvish?
so he.
Oh, you're right, he's a dwarf, isn't he? Well, then why didn't they take all the interesting documents?
They might have.
Maybe they just don't care about knowledge.
They may
Well,
not
that
have
knowledge-
gotten that
Well,
far.
Well, the documents that Jane found were decidedly not interesting.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They took all the good stuff. I just grabbed two just to check in case it was like confidential documents. But
I mean,
so
they
far,
probably didn't get into the gold room, right, where we found the notebook, because if they
That
had, they
was
would have
trapped.
taken all the gold, and it was
I-
trapped. So we like
I
broke
had
into
to
the.
open a. I broke a magical lock with a knife to get into that room. That is
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah, so
They
they
also
haven't
didn't get
found
into any of the.
Yeah, like they didn't know about the secret. Like, so all the stuff that we have is they had no idea it was there or couldn't get to it.
So are we gonna kill this guy?
No way.
Oh, what?
What is your name, Sir Dwarf?
he says, my name is Agid.
Agate? Okay.
Have any proof on you that you're working with the what's his face?
Unseen hand.
Oh, he did know his name.
I
Maybe all dwarves know each other.
That's racist.
Was Rorden a dwarf?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I don't know why I'd be making up knowing Rorden Jarlfin. I don't think he's very well liked outside of Murthon.
He even liked in Murthon?
Eh,
I like him.
it's debatable.
So you're the unseen hand, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I thought you guys just said you were. I asked you if you were working with Rorden.
Yes, we are.
I was just.
Unseen hand, but we are associated with the unseen hand. You catch my drift.
Yeah. In fact, your boss sent us here to do him a favor. So that's why.
Gotcha. Well, I think the room you may have passed should have some good loot that we need to take out of here. If some of you want to go grab that, and maybe one or two of you can give me a hand.
What are you doing here?
I'll assist you if I know how to, and you tell me what it is we're doing.
Oh well, just need strong backs to try and haul some stuff out of here.
All right.
It
Very
looks like
weak.
it's rocks, right?
You never know the value of something until you see what someone's willing to pay for it.
I
I
suppose
just don't
you're
willing to
right.
pay for a rock.
Seems very true.
Well, he is a
Very
dwarf. He knows rocks more than we.
Like, so,
That's racist.
Maybe.
so some of you want to go see if you can pack up the stuff in the room that you should have passed if you came in through here.
Yes,
Uh,
sister.
we
take
haven't-
this, and I'll hand you
We
my bag.
Who?
Anaya,
What?
you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear a sister.
Do
Sorry.
not hand that dwarf your bag.
Yeah, I was like,
Not the dwarf. I'm handing my sister my bag.
Fair
The
enough.
bag of
I'll-
holding
I'll
specifically.
take the bag and hold onto it tightly.
Where we put all of our
See what
money.
you can go get from the other room,
So,
and I'll help this dwarf. Ragged, I
Who's
believe.
going where?
I'll help with the
Pick
war.
a place.
I mean, I'm not strong.
Yes,
so
two
I'm
strong
not
boys.
helping, yeah.
Well, I would also say we need Anastasia because we might need a strong person as well, and neither of us are very strong.
Yeah, I'm just
Well,
all
actually,
down my noodle.
what's Anastasia's strength?
Highest of the game, I think.
Okay, so
18?
Anastasia help the dwarf. I'll go into the loot room and see what we can do.
Okay, mine's 7.
Okay,
Because I've
so
got 17, so I'm strong, but I'm not Anastasia strong.
I'm also
So-
17.
so Thomas and Anastasia are staying here, and Scooch, Jade, and Anaya are going back the other way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So as the three of you head out of the room, Agnes like, so I'm pretty sure there's some really good things that we can just move these rocks out of the way.
Sounds like a plan. I'll start lifting.
Okay. Make a strength check.
All right. Tomless dice. Don't do me wrong. Haven't rolled you in a while. That's a 2. Great. That's a 5
Oh!
total.
So you're having a real hard time moving the rocks. When all of a sudden, I need you two to roll initiative.
Ah,
Oh,
of
fuck.
course.
It's gonna be a freaking
Four.
Tomless dice. Don't make me send you to jail because you're going there. You're going to jail soon. Anyway, that's a 6 on that initiative.
4. Was that
Wait,
your
what?
cat, Meg?
Solid
Yeah,
scores.
that's Pip. Hi. What do you need?
For posterity, for the other group, to avoid us doing it later, if you guys want to roll initiatives as well.
Oh.
So tell us, you said 6 and Anastasia 4?
Yep.
Great initiative side of us. High five.
2?
That's a 20,
Yeah.
28.
Oh, have
I thought that. Okay,
You
so
said 6, Scooch?
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
a
hear you.
6.
You said 6,
It's a
okay.
6.
And Anaya?
2.
2? Okay. Gotta find my map. It's not that one.
I got an initiative roll of 28. Oh,
It's not that one. Where is
28.
yeah,
Sir, what the f?
I have
There's
+9
my-
initiative.
Gotta
I'm
love
alert.
alert.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
it's a
I forgot to add. I rolled a 2, but I get, what, +2?
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
4.
I got 4.
Whatever your dex
Sorry, I
is.
fucked it up. My
Wow,
rolls for
everyone
Anaya's
is-
stats were all low. Like, she's effectively a minion in League of Legends. Like,
Wow, that's harsh.
I
Me slurping up all that stat juice when I was making my character.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got.
I roll.
Yeah, Zach and Meg were on the low side. I was definitely very middle, and then you and Sam were top tier.
Yeah, I got an absolutely brutal stat line on both of my characters. I just rolled ridiculously hard. And then spent the first session we had just rolling 2s and dying.
paying for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, first up is Jane, who doesn't know anything's happening, so he is walking down the hall.
So what I do want to say is, I will use the time because we're in time here. I was saying to the other guys a bit. I mean, he seems like an okay person, but the unseen hand being here, we should be ready to fight them. Maybe if they want to try and take our things from us. Just saying. That's my turn.
Yes,
Done,
it is
thanks.
a little concerning to me that there is someone in here that we weren't told about, and he's alone.
So,
That's a good point.
first up is going to be Agid, attacking
Please be
Tala
honest.
Yep.
Oh god.
with an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Wouldn't have hit me.
You are going to take 10 bludgeoning damage
Alright. The fool.
and 5 psychic damage.
Okay, wait a minute.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, Thomas Dice, this decides if you're going to jail or not, so it's all on you in this moment. Oh, come on. That is a
Jesse, that was a good roll.
22.
Ooh.
Alright.
I'll be right back. I'm taking a whiz.
Those dice really didn't want to go to jail, I guess.
Please.
I threatened it. I didn't listen.
You never
Okay.
go back. I'm not going back.
So as this impact hits you, you're trying to move the stone, and you feel the thing stab into you, and the pain shoot through your body. And for a moment, all of your thoughts seem really fuzzy, and then come back into clarity.
I hate it.
You foul cur.
And I'm stealing it as
Die.
soon as it's dead.
So
Magic
Scooch,
sword. Magic sword.
So Scooch, it is your turn.
That was bludgeoning. Is it a sword or a club?
Okay.
Something, but he's gonna die about it.
Magic weapon of some kind. Am I in the room or am I out in the hallway?
You guys are out of the hall.
You're out the hallway.
Like, hear anything that's happening?
You can make a perception check to see if you can hear Thomas's
Oh,
cry of pain.
Ugh. Sounds kind of like that.
it's 14.
Yeah. So you definitely hear like a utterance. You're probably not 100% sure if it's just like physical labor or pain, but you definitely hear something.
We are lifting rock.
Mm-hmm.
So Scoot kind of like stop, like mid-step, like hovering foot, and be like, 1 second, and turn around and just like poke his head into the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you can move back there. Okay, so you go back and you see. It looks like Agid is. It looks as though he has just stabbed Thomas. He literally is like behind, like hand in the back.
So for those of us who play Fortnite, I am pinging the danger, and
Bing, bing, bing.
and then I'm going to cast Frostbite. Agid.
Okay.
Yeah, pebbles. Yeah, look for pebbles. Like that, like a precious creature like her could do something that foul.
Oh, she could.
So that is what kind of save?
If she did that one, we'd have seen a flash across it.
Save, I believe. Yeah, con save.
Con save? That is a 9.
That is not gonna do it. So he will take 6 cold damage, and he also has disadvantage on his next weapon attack that he makes.
If he gets another weapon attack.
Okay.
As if. And I think I will also send out Fiona and have her offer the help action to Tomulus.
Okay.
Ew.
Tomless, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm taking 2 attacks, a great weapon master, everything. Do I have an advantage on both of those or just one of them? With the help action.
Just the first one.
Yeah, just one, I think. I
Alright,
also didn't realize that we had a map to look at because I wasn't on that screen.
so the first one is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright, the second one is a 16 to hit.
That will also hit.
Ooh, so we got 2d10. So that is a 4 and an 8 for 12, plus 20, so 2, plus 3,
The 1.
so 35 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
The bastard.
So as you slash into it, and as you find yourself face to face with Agid, you do notice that there's a distinct smell of sulfur.
And I will say right at the end, I suggest surrender. And that's how I'll end my turn.
Okay. Anastasia.
Hello, it is me. Okay, what do I got? Is he wearing armor? The dwarf.
Agid.
You're wearing, it looks like leather.
Can't heat leather.
I can't heat leather. That's not my spell. My spell's not heat leather.
He does also appear to be holding a dagger.
Did he use a dagger?
But then he can still hold it. And it just hurt more when he stabs you.
Or he could drop it.
I don't think it nukes fire damage. I think that was a house ruling made by Matthew Mercer. The spell.
He'll just cauterize the wound. I'm casting Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, here we go.
Big move.
Let's
Big
see.
spells,
You
big
call forth
plays.
spirits protect you. They flit around you
Wisdom
to
saving
a
throw.
distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, their spectral appear angelic. When you cast a spell, you can distinguish any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected. So, Tomless, I can only see really you in the room right now. An affected creature speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. So,
Does that include if I move into it?
yeah, because I can't see you to distinguish right now.
Okay, this is a
Does it
really
matter
bad
when you
idea.
cast the spell, or just at any point you can distinguish someone not to be hit by
When
it?
you cast the spell, you can distinguish any number of creatures you can see.
Yeah, this is a bad idea because I'm about to steam in there at 1,000,000 miles an hour and kill the shit out of that dude, and would prefer not to
Make your
die.
wisdom saving throw.
before
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, still a bad plan. Gonna let you do it anyway. Go for it.
Anything else, Anastasia?
Pretty sure he has to make the wisdom saving throw now because he's first entering the
Uh,
circle.
He has not entered it. He is already in it.
On his turn. Yeah.
Since
when he
is not
starts his
moving
turn
into
there.
it will instead be when he starts his turn inside of it.
Yeah.
You could not involuntarily put someone inside of it, just like she could not move up on someone and make them take the damage. They would still have to wait until it's their turn.
Yeah.
Is that true? How is it the other way that you moved up on someone they could take the damage?
Nope, it's if they move up on you or if they start their turn there.
Huh.
It's when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn.
And it's not entering the area because it was already there.
Yeah.
But that brings us to Anaya.
Okay, so I want to move.
So Scooch walked in the room and went, "Danger!"
So I'm gonna move. Can I see him from here or no?
Probably not. Not past Scooch. You'd have to squeeze past Scooch into the room.
Okay, yeah, I'll go up here then.
Okay.
And I want to cast Hex because I can do that now. Cool. So he's hexed. I always forget how easy
You
that
done
is.
been.
Yeah, I'm like, is there anything else? No, there's nothing
he's
else
just
I have to
hexed.
do here. He's just hexed. Okay, and then ye old Eldritch Blast. First one to hit is a 18.
That will hit.
Second one to hit was a nat 1.
That will not.
Yeah, that will. Yeah, okay. So damage is what, a D6?
Are you sure?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure.
It's an Eldritch Blast? Or what is it?
What, the Eldritch Blast? Yeah, sorry.
It's a D10.
I was trying to remember. Yeah, no, the hex. I was trying to remember what hex was. D6. We got there. 6.
We're getting there.
How much?
6.
6. Okay. As you hit it, the bolt slams into it, and Agad's form stops for a moment, and then slowly the features become less distinct, and it kind of turns sort of orangish and melts down into a pool on the ground.
Excuse me. Nothing.
What?
Go on. Carry on.
The fuck?
And those of you who are real close, make a perception check.
Alright. You go, Tomlin's dice. Aiming yourself. You said
That's gonna
perception?
be a 10.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You see it's basically becomes this small rivulet of this kind of like gelatinous ooze secretion that you notice just barely extends along the floor as it slowly recedes to a spot in the far corner.
Oh man, Agid, my boy, R.I.P.
That is disgusting.
Does anyone know what that was?
So wait, describe this.
I don't know.
It melts down and then like slithers along as a melted thing into the corner of the room?
Yeah, from your perception, that's what it appears. Is it looks like he melts and this trail oozes into the corner. That's what it looks like from Tomlis's perspective.
So wait, I can assume that he is in control of this slime state?
I mean, if that's what you wish to assume, yes.
That is what I wish to assume, okay. I'm just making sure like
So
my
the place
brain is
that-
comprehending what you're describing correctly.
The place that the
Ew.
ooze went, is there anything there? Is there like a drain or a body or
There's a
person?
There's a pile of ooze over there.
Oh, okay.
I'm following it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go over there. Are we still in initiative?
Oh, we are 100% still in initiative.
I'm gonna go stab the ooze. Is what I'm gonna do.
Lol.
So we are now to Jane's turn.
Oh, don't punch the ooze. Don't touch that.
Well, I don't know it's there, do I? So
Oh, yeah,
5,
sure.
15, 20, 25, 30. Do I see anything?
You do not. You see Tomalis and Anastasia at the ready, and the room appears to be empty. There is no Agate.
What the hell happened in here?
I'm not entirely certain.
Can I answer, or should we wait till our turn?
If you've got a real short answer, you can shout a short answer. Basically, you have 6 seconds.
He turned to slime,
Okay,
That'll
that
do it.
and then point.
and then you point in a direction. Well, in which case, I'm going to go. And that's the end of my turn. Okay. Turn to slime. And I'm just going to go. Fuck are you talking about? There we go. That's my turn.
So it's
Physical man.
going to go again. It's going to.
Oh, Teddy also came with me.
We'll do that. Tomalus,
Yes.
can I please get you to make a wisdom saving throw?
Son
No, not again.
bitch. Here we are again. Here we are once again. Gotta fill these eventually. Yep, here it is. Finally did it. We're gonna finally figure out what these things do. That's an 8.
That's an 8. Oof. Ooh, and actually, I just realized, we're also gonna have Anaya make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
God.
The shit. God, what's my wisdom?
Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
Did you fail as well?
What the fuck?
Do you know how many of these I've passed?
I did not just fail.
She got a 1.
It
Both the
adds up
twins
to a
failed.
3.
Okay.
However,
So at this moment, Tomalus and Anaya, you currently see 3 enemies in the room.
Oh, no.
Hate to see it, Bob. Hate
And-
to see it, Bob.
And it is important that you help your friend the ooze.
Oh.
I'll see if I can hit Anastasia with Great Weapon Master.
Oh,
We'll
no.
find out today.
Don't you fucking dare.
That will end
He
its
doesn't
turn.
have a choice.
Try it, bitch.
Scooch,
Try it.
it's your turn, Scooch.
Do I have any
So
indication
we don't.
that Anaya wants to kill me any more than normal?
You can make an insight check.
Anaya wants to kill me any more than normal.
He's not wrong.
Uh,
Anaya does seem to want to kill everyone.
Let's see. That's an 11.
Description.
Hard to tell. She's a hard one to read.
Hard to tell.
She kind of always looks like she wants to kill people.
Okay.
So.
He wants to kill you
Well,
just
I
about as
guess
much as
I get-
normal.
A good indication when I try to move past her as an ally. Am I able to do that?
She does not seem willing to let you pass her.
Anaya, you need to let me into the room so that I can combat this ooze.
I need to do what now?
Uh-oh. Arms of Adar! He's finally gonna use it!
I don't have it!
Oh.
I've been scorned one too many times.
Please, we have to help our friends.
And then I'm gonna try and
Yeah,
shove my
our
way
friend
into the room.
ooze.
Okay, make a strength check. And then I.
Did you actually say that, by the way, Anaya? Did you say that? No, did you say that? You yourself say, our friend the ooze. I heard that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're tuned in now.
I
That's a
promise.
real good strength check. Rate of 1.
I promise
17.
you're not dead.
So, Anaya, roll strength check.
Oh god. 8.
Okay, Scooch, you manhandle her.
Can I
Which
slap
direction would you
her
like
with
to
the
shove
bar
her?
or something?
Wait.
So I guess I'll just go right here. Or like
So-
right here.
So, where did you move her to? Where did you shove her?
Just to the side, I guess.
So, like that way?
And then she said, we have to help our friend the ooze. And then, you know that meme where there's like all the calculus like floating in the air? And then Scooch is like, oh. Do I still have an action, or was jumping in here my action?
You didn't put it on your system, so I'll say that this is your
Undesignate.
bonus action. I will allow you to still
Bonus
have an action.
Okay.
I am going to. What can I do that won't hurt Anaya, but will hurt Anaya? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
You know what? There's always there's one way to really end any spell effect, and that's to kill the thing causing it.
I can get him back up. Don't worry about that.
So
Dang. Hopefully,
Oh,
I'm gonna move actually one more.
hopefully I don't
over.
one-shot you.
Thunder Wave at second level
Cool.
on
Okay.
this ooze, and that's how big is that? 15-foot cube. So it'll get like that whole corner basically.
Okay. And that's a con save.
A con save.
That is a 14.
Good enough, baby. All right. Where's my d8s? Need one more.
Hopefully you
I
kill this thing.
undesignate a creature.
I'm afraid Tomless might do some murdering if he gets to go.
Great. 12 thunder damage.
Well, thunder damage.
But it
okay.
is shoved back 10 feet.
So it is smushed up against the far wall.
And that's my
And that makes it Tomolus's turn.
Now everyone's gonna
I
hate me
fucking do.
just a touch, but I'm gonna play this like my character, so don't get mad. How dare you lay a hand on my sister? I'm gonna face step behind Scooch
Oh
and
my god.
swing with Great Weapon Master.
just terrified. No, you're supposed to be the one being in front of the danger.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky. That's a 3 to hit and a 9 to hit. Worst rolls of the night.
Tomulus is fighting against
Does a 9
the
hit you? Does a 3 hit you?
A 9 hits you?
Well.
Without mage armor.
Bad news, buddy. Okay, so I would smite normally.
Would you?
Actually-
You've not been doing a lot of smiting lately.
Right, but he touched
Worry
me.
about it. I'm gonna cast shield.
Don't do it. Don't do
Okay,
Not
it's a good idea.
Baby?
Not that I could do that. Yeah, I don't want
it.
to
He cast fuck you.
because I guarantee you, if you're really acting in character and I just shoved your sister to the ground, you would
I would smite.
smite me.
I was gonna smite.
hard.
Honestly, I was gonna. Let me just tell you how much damage I was gonna do, just for the fun of it all. Really. 10, 26, 29 damage.
Can I
undesignate that-
Sure.
I wouldn't have. It would have come close. 32. So
Okay, so Scooch's shield flares up at the last second as Thomas slams into it with his attack.
can't do that too many more times.
Anastasia, it is your turn.
It me.
Oh, you guys both took 3 fire damage, so actually would have been just.
Oh,
enough
yeah, the
for
face
you.
step.
It would have been
Oh,
exactly
goodness.
31 damage, in fact, or 32 damage.
Did I take damage then?
Yes, you did.
He-
You both
he
take
takes
3
that
fire
next to you.
damage.
Okay. 2, 1.
We're doomed at our own hands. We should have just left this place when we had the chance.
30.
I know what this thing is now. Holy
It
And
could be something random as well.
It is.
Andrew makes creatures a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
and
But the thing I'm reading about sounds familiar.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on little squishy dude because why not?
Little squishy.
Little squishy.
That's the one.
That
Lit-
is a 16.
Makes it.
Horrifying.
Hello.
Scoot, you're gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw when your turn comes around.
All right.
I wouldn't fail that if I were you.
Not any better at those than I am at any other check.
I wouldn't fail it if I were
Oh.
you.
I have a luck roll. I could have used luck on that wisdom saving throw. I'm such a dumb. Anyway, continue.
Damn it, Colin.
Scooch was in the room when you cast Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, he was.
So
I
you
was
could have
Escuchen.
designated him.
Where it happened.
Yeah, so you could have designated him to be safe. So
Where it happened.
Yeah, I'll designate that.
okay. Anything else, Anastasia?
No. No.
Okay. Anaya, it is your turn.
Yeah. Scooch pushed me. Scooch is gonna get shit on.
The twins are going full
Please,
force into Scooch. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, he shoved me.
Mistake.
So, he be getting that Eldritch Blast. Both of them.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
18 plus 6 to hit.
I think that
And
one
an
hits.
8 plus 6 to hit.
Both
I think
does
that one
hit.
hits as well. Uh-oh.
2d10. Oh boy.
I mean, at
They're
least he's
do-
not hexed, so at least there's not the D6. It's just
Honestly, in my
the
head, I was
that.
like, can I transfer that hex? You're lucky I cannot.
2d10.
For 11 damage.
There goes my arcane ward. So Scooch is like blocking Tomolus's sword, and then Anaya's just like open shot. You just see this Eldritch Blast like shattering his arcane shields, and he is exposed to the world now.
He's in his
Getting
magical
ready for his
birthday
home
suit.
run
what'd
hit.
you say?
What's
He's in
that?
a
Anything
magical
else?
birthday suit.
Anything
pretty
else?
much.
Anything else, Anaya?
Do I have anything else I want to do? I don't think so.
Okay. Jane, it is your turn. You have seen Scooch fire a giant shockwave, and this strange ooze creature gets slammed up against the wall, and you watch Tomulus and Anaya lay into Scooch, as Anastasia has also run over to the ooze creature.
Forgive me. I command Teddy to stand there and bite her. What's his? He's 3 to hit, right?
Yeah, +3 to hit.
Okay, so that's 21.
My AC is 13, so
That'll hit.
And what's his damage?
He does, I want to say like D6 plus not a lot.
Okay, well it's 5 plus whatever the dog does.
That is going to be 5 plus 1, so 6 damage to Anaya.
And then I have advantage.
And so Anaya.
If you don't have your own flanking, store-bought is fine.
I'll be right back again. I'm sorry.
So I guess I thought there was a save if you took damage, but it doesn't. It just says it ends.
If you
If
take
you take-
damage?
Well, it says it is charmed until the spell ends or until your companions do anything harmful
Oh.
to it.
So I've saved.
Interesting.
Let me go find the actual
So
spell
good.
reference because I
Across the face with it.
Oh my god, come on, where's the actual reference? Is charmed until the spell ends, or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
To the Oblex or to the
So it would be
like each other?
It would be the Obelix's friends have to hurt them for it to end.
Okay.
Which
So
is,
like Kamala's has to hurt Anaya?
yeah.
Oh.
So if you
So
wish
Anaya-
not to attack her, you can choose not to, because I also believed that there was a way that you could snap them out of it, but according to the spells written, that is not the case with Charm.
I've got bad news for you. She's attacking my party. I'm not
Okay.
trying to free.
Don't
I'm currently trying to free her of this mortal coil. So I have advantage from Madame and me.
Oh,
Correct.
you're just laying into her. Okay.
She is going down. There is no saving her, as far as I'm concerned. Then it's Tomulus. This is my plan. You don't fuck with the Order of the Ebon Shroud. You just did. You're dead. So there we go. Yeah, sorry. This is what I was trained to do. You told me to act like my character would. I don't feel good doing it, but someone's going down.
Going down for real.
All right, that is 26 to hit on the first one with a
May I
long
use my
sword.
shroud of air and darkness?
Yeah.
I mean, that still hits. Like it's a.
In which case, that's a stunning strike.
And roll your damage. And then you'll also have to take a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so that is 14 damage.
Okay. And then she needs to make a con saving throw, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is it a charm?
No, it's a fear.
I got a 10.
I got a 20 dirty.
Okay, so you are not afraid. Anaya, you are stunned wherever it is you wish to go. So you will lose your next turn.
Okay, but I still get to move, right?
Yes, yeah, you will appear, and wherever you are, your body is seized up.
Okay. At which point I will move there and continue
Okay.
with.
Corey, stay there.
How many times can I stunning strike one a turn? Just one, right?
Like
Yeah.
anytime you hit.
No, yeah, you can do it as many times as you got the key points to do it. If you...
All right. Tomulus, I'm sorry. That is a natural 20 to hit. Yeah.
Jane just going in with no remorse.
Yeah. I'm going to stunning strike that.
Okay. So roll your damage.
That is 11. And, oh god, 14. So 25. And that's a stunning strike.
So what do I need to do?
So you took 25
Make
damage.
25?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm down.
So sorry.
he's unconscious.
Okay, that's fine. I did not finish him because all I wanted to do was keep you guys from doing anything dangerous. So that means how much movement do I have left?
You've gone 5, 10, 50. You've got about 20 so far?
2, so 10, 30, 40 puts me here, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to... Do I still have my bonus action?
Yeah, you haven't used it.
I flurry. So there's no advantage on this though. So that is...
So you will still have that bonus to your AC for this, Meg. So you've got that plus 4 or 5 or whatever.
Yeah, this misses. This is 12.
Yeah, that misses.
And this is 20.
That hits.
Dirty. And that does 9 bludgeoning.
Okay. Jane, are you done pummeling your companions?
Yeah, I'm going to move the dog here. He's going to start following me. But I don't know. How much movement does he have?
The dog has 30.
Okay, so like he's moved about 30 now, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't think he can get to me because I moved 30 for my.
Definitely can't get to you, but he would start following me. Okay, I think that's everything I can do this turn. So crack on, folks.
Okay. That will make it its turn.
Takes
It's-
damage.
It does. It's a wisdom
Make a
save.
wisdom saving. Yeah.
That is a 10.
That doesn't make it.
It's end his miserable existence.
18 for damage.
How much?
18.
Okay. What do your spirit guardians look like, by the way?
They're just little angelic fae, I guess. I don't
Okay.
know.
So these little tiny fey creatures
They start pummeling him.
begin lashing out at the ooze, and as the radiant energy smacks into it, the ooze kind of like bubbles over, and then just falls inert on the ground. Anaya, your senses come back to yourself. Thomas, your senses don't, as you are unconscious.
Pretty sure it's my turn too. Am I correct in saying that?
Technically, Scooch goes first.
All right, Scooch, save me. Even though I tried to kill you, save me.
I see that the ooze is inert, so I will kneel down and try and stabilize Tomlin.
Okay.
Is that a medicine check?
Yeah.
Nope. That's a 5.
Okay. Then I guess since we know Anastasia comes up almost right after you, for posterity, roll a death saving throw anyways, Thomas.
All right. That's
Get a natural
nat
one.
20.
Okay.
So you're up with 1 hit point. You don't need my assistance.
Let's go.
Fine.
Do I have any healing potions left? No, I don't. I was going to give you one.
And
Do I have any healing
the
potions?
image you found is correct. That is what you were dealing with.
What is that? Out of
Yeah.
curiosity.
That is an adult.
It's an oblate.
Oblette?
Oblex.
Omelette.
Oblex. I know you're just being
It's
sensitive, but
Psychic Gelatinous cube.
You know your character's stupid, but you don't have to be.
Well, that was a mess of a fight.
You're fine.
Indeed. What would Scooch know about an Oblex?
make a Arcana check. We'll find out what you know.
That's real good. I know a lot. 24?
Okay.
Yes, 24.
You apparently studied these in school before you left. You know that they are highly intelligent oozes. They can create simulacrum of people whose thoughts and memories they have devoured.
How dark?
The simulacrum they create are indistinguishable from regular people, except for the sulfuric odor that they emit.
Well, it seems that our good friend Agate the dwarf might have been long dead, or at least recently dead. He was never really here. That was an ooze-like creature with some psychic shenaniganery at its disposal. As you witnessed from the way that you all got very confused and tried to murder me in cold blood. Forgive it. Don't worry.
Well, I did try, but it seems like Jane the Dragon Slayer managed to slay the Shining. It hurt a lot.
No one calls you that.
I offer you both my sincere apologies. I was not trying to kill you, but would have if necessary.
Does Thomas still glow when he's like near death?
He pulses. He pulses red.
Slower pulses.
Whoa.
Slower. And when I'm
Oh,
dead,
pulses
it'll be
and-
a soft glow. just like death.
And then when he actually dies,
So
it'll
you're-
poof.
He raises up, just flies up. You know?
Actually, if you don't clap, my glow will stop and I'll just die.
I do believe in
Clap
fairies.
anyway.
So,
How are you not dead if that's your energy source?
People clap for me. You might not clap for me, but people clap for me.
Anaya's just behind him, like quietly golf clapping, looking kind of weird about it.
Best people clapping you've never even seen before. It's unheard of.
Oh my god!
We got so many.
The most clapping anyone has ever seen.
Wait, that was way too good. God damn it! What?
Really?
That was really good.
everyone's saying it.
Uncomfortable.
Everyone knows it. Everyone's saying it. I am the best paladin. People. Torm calls me to thank me. He says every day, "Wow, Tomulus, you're so great. You heal everyone. You spread the word. You are the shining."
All right, guys. What you doing now?
Inciting a riot.
I feel like
No!
Gotta go. Stream's over.
Well, I feel like I could use a bit of a rest, or a heal, or a potion, or a nap. Any of
We
these
probably
things.
could start to heal. I firstly sincerely wish to apologize to the two people I attacked. There. I felt my hand was forced, and I mean you no ill will. You have nothing to fear from me in the future.
Right, but now, correct me if I'm wrong, but couldn't you have just hit the slime, killed that thing, and then we would have been alright?
I did hit the slime.
I'm
Came
sorry,
to my
Anaya,
mind.
but that would require logical thinking, something this buffoon does not seem to possess.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Before
I'm
Sorry, I don't hear any sass from the two people who tried to kill me. Thank you very
Yeah,
much. We're all gonna take a rest. We're all
Before-
gonna forgive one another, and we're gonna be
Before-
productive.
Before your sharp tongue makes me
I'm a-
finish what I started, I just want to say, because your dad's fuck, don't push me. Is that
Joke's on you, I already am!
they do it pussy, but they
Parties at the
the
Zet.
whole reason behind my thinking was one, there was no time. Two, I don't know how those oozes work. Three, you literally tried to kill Scooch in cold blood, so I figured I would neutralize you, then the creature. And it was working. I don't know if you've noticed.
I was on
I'm
the
fine,
ground.
by the
That
way.
is fair.
Wait.
Also,
Thanks for asking.
I caught you with a bit of an unlucky shot there because I was supposed to just stun you into paralysis, but my key energy clearly overflowed and you
That's what she
you
said?
exploded. Yeah.
It was fine.
This doesn't happen all the time, but my key energy overflowed and I exploded a little early. My bad.
Oh my god.
It's just cold.
I hate it here.
It's cold in this dungeon. It's just cold in it. You know?
All right, so
I quit. I will not be back next game.
You know, my key's a little
I am-
tight. It's restrictive. It's restrictive. You know.
I am leaving this dungeon immediately to get away from this.
Anyway, can we patch up Tomulus and then continue exploring?
Anaya,
That
excuse
dwarf did
me.
say something about. Are you hurt too bad?
I have 8 health left.
I got
Yeah,
one.
Okay, you need some healing.
9 health left, brother.
We might need to take a quick fiver.
I think it might be time for a rest, like a proper rest. And if we do that, I will stand guard because I want you guys to properly.
I don't want to rest in here again.
I do only have 2 hit dice left if we take a short rest. A long rest sounds pretty nice at this point. I'm a little tired.
Let's do that.
If we're gonna take a long rest, I say we just beat it and get out of here.
All right. Okay. Let's do.
We were almost done with the dungeon. There's just one room left where the guy was like, there's treasure in there. And I know he was a slime, but like,
Thomas. The last time we tried to finish a dungeon for a completion, I killed you. Let's just leave.
just don't kill me next time. I don't know what to say.
Don't
I
make me do
think
it.
you need to know what's in these rooms. We have.
Yeah.
No,
four
we
unexplored
don't.
rooms at this point.
We
No,
really
Perhaps
do.
they're just more
rooms I may take a rest.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea because I'm at full HP. I'm fine. If we want to fill out some of these rooms while the rest of the party rests, that might be a good
I think
call.
Anaya is fine just like sitting down to meditate in that room.
I kind of need to rest too.
So does
Oh,
he want to go check some doors by himself?
No, he does not. Not even kind of.
Perhaps your great defender will go with you. And
I
she's
mean,
gonna shoot a look at
Great
Jane.
defender.
Yeah, that's cool.
Jane.
I mean,
That's Jane.
try to kill my friends again, and I'll do what I did last time. So like, I don't know. I know it's your thing to be sassy, but like, I'm struggling with this.
Children.
One. Yeah.
You guys are
It's
acting
my
like
thing to not
children.
be offended when everyone tries to kill me. So
Yeah.
just as long as we're talking about
Technically
things,
speaking, the
that was
twins
my
are
thing, is not
children.
taking-
Like they're young. They're like 20 elf years old.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, the twins are like very
Kids,
young.
yeah.
They're like they're kids.
Yeah,
I'm 16. I am 16 years old.
Yeah, but you're a much more mature 16 than I think the twins are. The twins kind of had to like raise themselves.
You're also a human, which like it seems like humans.
Putting everyone in timeout. Go sit your asses down.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, so what are you all doing? I know Thomas and
I will
I are
follow
taking
Scoot.
a short rest.
Yeah, I'll follow Scooch
I
if.
think we will all. You're gonna come with me?
Yeah,
You need
if
to
you,
heal?
I'm only lightly hurt. I'm fine.
Yeah, he wasn't really in that fight a lot, except for the hit, you know.
No, I got absolutely dicked by my initiative because I was there at the very beginning when nothing had happened. Then the second turn, nothing had happened, and then I killed 2 party members by accident.
Whoops.
Monks.
Well, why don't we go check out that branching hallway? It might be a trap. There might be like other oozes in there. But he did say there was treasure in there, even though he was trying to kill us. I think he was trying to separate us by luring
I think the treasure is alive, but we can check it if you wish to. I do believe that listening to an ooze that tried to lure 2 people to their deaths by telling them there was stuff under the rock, that room is probably also a fallacy. But I'm happy to follow you to make sure we don't get overlexed into oblivion.
We will be very careful.
Again.
But what I do know about psychic oozes is that they do use the real memories of the people that they are impersonating. So, it might be worth checking out. We'll see.
Well, they
So
smell,
we go-
don't they? So if we smell
They
sulfur
do smell. We'll know if it's them.
If it smells like we're in the 9 hells, then we know we've done something slight.
Okay. So you wind your way back through that corridor. Anastasia, Anaya, and Thomas, you guys can take the benefit of a short rest, recover hit dice if you would like, while they do this excursion. So you work your way back, you take that branching hallway, you open that door and find what looks like it was once a forge. There's a large anvil in the middle. The bellows have grown cold. There are some tongs, empty racks around the room. Of note, there are 2 tall metal, they almost look like cylinders up against the wall, but they are currently open. The shapes inside appear to be humanoid. Like basically there's
Shapes
indents.
inside.
Yeah, there's indents that look like they would be humanoid shaped.
That is where the golems, the steam golem, clockwork golems came from.
Potentially. Can we check that out, investigate it, make sure we know everything about it?
Investigate away.
14.
Yeah, mine's shit, so let's go with his.
Okay. You do see that they appear to be hooked up to a mechanism in the wall. You do not see a way to open or close the cylinders, but it connects to a mechanism that disappears into the wall, and then you're not sure where it goes from there. So it does appear that they had kind of an automatic opening, and based on the ground around, they did open recently.
I'll bet that trigger plate we stepped on activated these lads.
Ah, the one that appeared to do nothing did this.
Potentially.
Clever.
Are there any doors in this?
There is one door. From when you came in, it would be on the right wall.
Shall we continue on?
I'll check it for traps. I'll perform
Smart.
the ritual of safe passage.
Okay.
That is a 15.
You do not find any traps.
I open the door.
Okay. There's a small hallway that goes about 15 feet, turns left. When you follow it, it goes about 45 some odd feet, ends in a door.
Okay, I'll check that for traps. That is 21.
You do not find any traps.
Fancy one.
I'll open it.
You open it, you see a rather empty room with a small shrine of Moradin in the middle of it.
There we go. We've been here before.
Oh, okay. I've been here before. Cool. Love.
Should we head back to the party to?
Well, there is one door if we go just one room farther back.
Okay,
There's a
let's do
door
that
that, once we go through there, it'll go to the left. Andrew, do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Let's try to get that door too.
Okay, let's go. Lead on.
You go. You open that door. It opens to a hallway that goes about 20 feet and turns left. It goes about 5 feet, and there's a door.
Okay, checking for traps. That's 20.
You do not find any traps.
I open it.
You open it, and you find Anastasia, Anaya, and Tomalus meditating and taking it easy.
Oh.
Oh, I had this wrong. I had a door wrong in that room. That's okay though.
I spy with my little eye.
Go on. Something beginning with.
Oh, look, Jane.
So in this room with the where we fought the dwarf. Oh,
Not a dwarf.
okay. I definitely had this wrong somehow, but it works out with my map, so that's fine.
Had it wrong. Works out anyways.
I had the door that we came in on the wrong wall. That's fine.
By the way, you talked about how you like it when players are like really into it and committed and everything. Attacking the twins actually has me shaking with actual nerves and anxiety, and I feel like actually the worst human being that has ever existed just because I had to do it. I've been sitting here super guilty, like honestly, plagued with guilt, like rotting inside as a person. So you want players that are committed, mate? They're there. I just don't cry very much.
All right, so where to now? Are you guys basically headed out to take your long rest that I think you're all dying to take?
Yes.
On my map, there
Literally.
are no unexplored doors. We did all of them.
Nice.
Completionist run. Complete.
We 100%ed this dungeon real hard.
An achievement pops up in front of all of us.
And it's
Called completionist.
look how beautiful it is. Look at it.
That's also going on the merch. That exact copy?
So yeah, let's get a safe place to long rest.
We now all get a permanent +1
This
to our
exact copy
investigation.
of the map.
Completionist.
Yes.
Did we get enough XP in this dungeon to level up, guys?
Negative. However,
Well,
before we end for the day, as you guys take your long rest, Tomalus,
Oh God.
Oh no.
Once again, your dreams are not what you're used to,
Oh no.
but this time, it feels more like a memory. You find yourself being young again, and you're out playing and sword fighting with your father, and you can see Anaya tending to things with your mother, and laughing and smiling as you remember. And you go for a trade with your father, and he manages to deflect it, and you trip, and you start to get mad and upset that you messed up. And he helps you up and goes, son, it's not always about if you're the best or the strongest. Sometimes it's about making the hard choices or being the rock for those around you that determines the true worth of an elf. And it's important that you never ever let that fade from you. And so I feel it is always best, and it always helps me to always think of the sun. And as he says that in your dream, your little wooden sword slowly turns into the sword you're holding now. And then as you come to wakefulness, you hear the elvish word sun kind of echo a couple times in your head as you then come to consciousness the following morning.
Okay. I'm gonna look at my sword and whisper the word "sun" in Elvish at it.
Your sword begins to glow green.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's where we're going to pause.
What?
Oh my God! What is it? What does it mean?
And
What does
we
it
will
do?
reconvene next week.
What does it do?
So thank you
What does
all
it do?
for joining us. I hope you enjoy yourselves. And
Oh, wait, hold on, Andrew. Sorry, Tim sent me a message, and I think you'll appreciate this. He told me to shill at the end quickly, so I shall. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Sorry about me. I don't change, and I'm in both streams. But if you don't like me, just get fucked. All right. So anyway,
Watch on Sunday if you don't like him.
if you've really enjoyed this stream and you've liked hanging out with us, because there has been people hanging out, and we do notice people that come and watch and haven't followed. If you haven't followed, please do. It helps us out so much. We're trying to get this thing off the ground and make it. The better we do, the better we can actually put on a show, and we can make it more entertaining for you and all the rest of it. I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but it's true, and we do really dearly appreciate you being here. So thank you very much for all of that, and thanks for sticking around. And Andrew, please do your thing, but follow us.
well, second, thank you for your time. We hope to see you next week. And yeah, stay safe. We'll see you next time. Have a good evening.
Peace.
Bye.